It's a brand new series of the House of Tiny Tearaways.
Get in bed! Get in bed now!
Come on, they're all waiting for you.
I'll punch you! You will not!
God, this is a nightmare.
The House of Tiny Tearaways is back, opening its doors once again to distressed parents in dire need of help, presenting a whole new set of challenges for Dr. Tanya Byron. 3 desperate families, each overwhelmed by parenting problems that have turned their toddlers into tearaways. They're going to be living here for just 6 days in the hope that they can turn their lives around forever. The person they're going to look to for the answers is clinical psychologist Dr. Tanya Byron.
Working with 3 families in such an intense environment is unlike anything I've ever done professionally before, and it is a huge challenge. I'm working with the parents, I'm working with their children, and I'm building a community. It's a tough job to do in a very, very short space of time.
The house itself has been built under the supervision of childcare experts to ensure that it's both a fun and safe place for kids. The house also recreates a realistic home environment to allow Tanya to observe the families behaving as naturally as possible. The remote cameras and those located behind 2-way mirrors provide an unobtrusive way to see the pitfalls.
What do you mean I can?
And progress.
Good boy.
The tantrums and the tears.
I just feel like I'm a failure to them.
24 hours a day. With just 6 days to solve their problems, Tanya's got her work cut out. And for the families selected to be a part of this unique programme, this is make or break. This is the House of Tiny Tearaways, and this is our first family of the week. Full-time mum Jo and Richard Allen, a long-distance lorry driver from Nottinghamshire, have a real fight on their hands bringing up 3-year-old Mia.
She kicks me, bites me, pinches me and spits at me. She's going to throw that at me now. No! You're not...
Mia's behavioural problems aren't the only obstacle Richard and Jo have to overcome. Mia is severely deaf, and what little hearing she does have is limited to low frequencies.
It's very frustrating because she's signing home, and we know it's home, but because she hasn't got that extra vocabulary, like a lot of kids her age are like, she'll get mad. Sit on the chair, please. Sit on the chair. I don't want you on the table.
Mia's violence isn't only directed at her mum and her toys, she also inflicts harm on herself.
No. Have it in here, look. Have it in here, look. Mia started headbutting when she was quite young, really, before she could sort of walk or crawl. I mean, her head, it was covered in bruises because now we've been told, you know, to stop the headbanging when she starts doing it because she did knock herself out a few months ago.
Getting Mia into bed is also a real challenge, and keeping her there is even more difficult. When Mia is returned to her bedroom, she bangs her head against the door, which makes it impossible for Mum Jo to ignore. Parenting Mia has never been easy. She was born 3 months premature and was lucky to survive.
I wasn't ready. Nobody was ready for it, and and to be told that you're not going to go upset now. That you could lose your child and.
Mia's behaviour is putting incredible strain on Jo and Richard's relationship.
What's that she's thrown? No, Richard, she's going to break the foot for her birthday. We spoke a few months ago about separating for a little bit.
Jo worries about it all, and it is a big strain on Jo, and Jo does take it out on me, and then we argue. That's how it goes, that's how our life is.
I do think that if we don't get things sorted, we'll probably separate because of it.
Look.
As the Allams arrive, Tanya watches from her office. The first day in the House of Tiny Tearaways is Observation Day, a chance for Tanya to watch each family closely to find out where the root of their problems lie.
Shall we sit your baby here? Look a minute. Sit your baby there. Come on. Mia, look. Please do not tap the fish. Look at your bedroom. Look at this. It's Mia's bed. This is your bed, Mia. This is your bed. And you're going to go to sleep in this bed. Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice? Well, do you want to go and have a look outside? Do you want to go outside and see the teddy bears? Yeah? Come on, then.
You can go out this way, can't you?
Can we go that way?
This way.
So, Tanya, it's the first family, the second series, the Allams. Richard, Joanne and Mia. Why is it so important that you spend today just watching?
Because I know what the problems are because of all the research that has been done, and the parents have said, you know, why they want to come into the house with their children, and I really respect them for that. I think they're so brave, actually. But no, I just, you know, never assume anything. And actually there should be so many other things that I could be seeing if I give myself the time. And that's why these observations are so important, really, really important.
This is a couple who have admitted that they're on the verge of separation.
Yes.
Because they're having such a hard time, especially with Mia's headbanging. Is her behaviour, and specifically the headbanging, a direct result from Mia's deafness?
Why would it be? Not necessarily. Here is a child who is severely deaf, who has behaviour problems. They may be linked somewhat, very, or not at all. There are lots of children who are severely deaf who don't have behaviour problems, and there are lots of very able hearing children who have very severe behaviour problems. So it's part of observation, it's part of teasing it all out. I think the issue of her hearing may have some major issues for the parents in terms of communication, and that for me is a very, very important thing. I think Joanne seems to me to be stressed and quite dominant in the relationship.
Yeah.
Richard is softer, more withdrawn, and I actually think quite flat. And unless he's interacting with his daughter, his face is completely and utterly flat.
What's that a sign of?
I wonder whether he's quite unhappy, actually.
Good job we ain't got a game this week, innit? We ain't had a game for 2 weeks.
I know you haven't. It's because you're crap.
No, it's because we've got a bye. Well, today we were supposed to play in Old King's Arms.
Yeah.
Well, of course,
is that
we've got
what
a bye.
buys then? Well, I didn't know that, Richard.
See, it's all everything becomes an argument.
Whilst Dad, Richard, has a quiet moment in the garden, Tanya continues to closely monitor Mum Joanne and 3-year-old Mia.
Should we put the doll's shoes back on? Yeah, come on then. Daddy's gone outside for a fag. He's there, look.
Let me just...
Come here, look. Come here. Oh, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Come on. Daddy's gone outside. Leave him for a minute. Shall we do this? No. No? OK, then. Daddy's outside, Mia. Look, you can see him, look. You're not going outside because it's too cold. That's it. Don't pull your hair. Don't. Told you. When you get older, you'll have no hair and you'll look stupid when you go to school. What? No, don't take them both out.
That's why it's coming out. Come here, darling.
It's not pushed in for
No.
Joanne and Richard often struggle to get Mia to wear her hearing aids. As part of her initial assessment, Tanya meets the Allams to find out how big a part Mia's deafness plays in her difficult behaviour.
No,
Come and sit down, let's have a chat and let's sort of talk a little bit about... And these, I want to ask you about
Well, she's getting better now. Since she started at a new school, she's wearing them every morning.
So she had them in when she came in the house and now she doesn't. What is the difference in her world?
She's the same.
She's the
with
same.
them,
The
without
same
them.
behaviour. She'll be playing right, then she can just go off on one. But she can do the same when she's wearing them.
She is severely deaf.
Severely to profound in high frequency.
So these have been a struggle, but it's getting a bit easier since she started school.
She likes routine. She's very regimental. And she's learnt now that as soon as I pick her up from school, put her in the car, she don't pull them out no more in a temper. She turns them off. She says, Mummy, turn round. She says, here.
Right.
But I'm probably naughty because I don't put them back in again.
Because?
Teachers of the deaf obviously would love her to wear them all the time. But a deaf person will say, can't push hearing aids on a child. And I think it's being patient, really, and sort of let her in her own time say, yeah, actually, I want to wear these.
OK. You're gorgeous, aren't you, really? You are. Look at those eyes and that hair.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Does the face match the character?
No.
Afraid not.
OK. All right, and that's why you're here?
Yes.
Go on.
Not for me.
All right, you tell me.
It's the sleeping.
Right.
I'm a lie driver, and when I get woken up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I find it hard to get back, and I'm starting to drop off at the wheel.
OK, that's not good.
Her behaviour, she makes me giggle. Yeah, she annoys me, but all kids do.
Right, but she does headbang, doesn't she?
She headbangs a lot, yeah.
How visitors used to say, ignore it. It's a child's way of getting your parents' attention. But her forehead, Tanya, has been known to be like just absolutely covered in bruises. She looked an absolute mess.
It's not like a little light headbutt, it's a full whack.
Yeah. She loves her daddy.
Tanya's already got a real challenge ahead of her, but the workload's about to double with the arrival of our second family, the Menzies. The Menzies from Cornwall are in crisis with their 2-year-old son Ellis. Factory worker John is continuously rejected by the son he loves. Since he was born, Ellis has woken throughout the night and he has never eaten a full meal.
His eating been a problem since he was about 4 months old. He stopped drinking the bottle where we had to syringe feed him.
Ellis, would you like a bit of cheese?
It upsets me him always spitting his food out straight on the floor to help himself, and he doesn't help himself. That's not nice, Ellis, is it? No, it's not funny.
He makes me angry sometimes, and I'll think to myself, look, why can't you just eat normally? You know, it grinds you down having to sit there. You know, every meal time is hard work.
Ellis's eating is hard enough to deal with, but for Dad John, the bedtime routine brings incredible heartache.
Let's put you in the bath. Baths, he just won't have me. He gets hysterical. You know, I've tried staying in there, but he gets to the state where he's getting like sick, and so in the end you think, well, it's easier just to let his mum do it. Now I'll walk out and Mummy will walk in.
Okay, where is he? Mummy.
You know, like she's happy. Well, it's fairly sad when you can't even bath a 2-year-old who's your own son, you know.
I have to bath him 9 times out of 10, but he will never go to bed for his dad. He will start crying, and it's like John's a complete stranger to him when bedtime comes.
You don't want me here, do you?
Mommy.
Say bye-bye to everybody then.
Verse 3. Alice has been awake for 20 minutes again.
To get any sleep at all, Mum Leah has had to set up a bed in Ellis's room. Having her beside him is the only way Ellis will settle, but it's driven a real wedge between Mum and Dad.
Everything is set around Ellis going to sleep if Leah wants to do anything. Of course, that makes me feel bad and guilty. Plus, you know, I'd like to put my son to sleep, to be honest, you know, but I can't, because he won't let me for whatever reason. We'd love to have another child, but Ellis has put a, you know, a bit of a dampener on that, really.
Mommy!
I love Ellis more than anything, but I can't say that I've loved all my time with him, to be honest, you know, and that's not sounding horrible or mean, because, you know, I haven't.
Hello. Hi.
Hi,
Hi, my name's Jo.
Hiya, Jo.
Hi, I'm John. Hi, John.
His name's Ellis. What's your little one?
Mia.
Hello, Mia.
Hello.
Hello, beautiful.
He was crying. He's not very happy, is he?
What is this?
He's crying, yeah.
So the second family have arrived. Little boy, Ellis, who's 2. You've seen their tapes. This family seems to have a whole host of problems. There's eating, there's sleeping, there's a bit of behaviour, there's the rejection of dad.
Ellis and Mia have very similar problems because Mia also has eating, sleeping and behaviour problems, but somehow with Mia it just seems a little bit more straightforward to me. With this little one, I'm a bit concerned because I really have to today work out which one I do first. The problems that he have, sort of they crash into each other. Is he waking at the night because he's hungry? Is he not eating during the day because they're giving him so much to drink that fills him up in the night? Is he behaving badly because he's so tired? Or is he behaving badly because they can't say no? Now here's a child with an eating problem.
He's just been given a sausage.
Who's just been given a sausage. It's 25 to 12. If you have a child who doesn't eat at meal times, what on earth are you doing giving him something quite substantial? If you look in his hand, it's not just a small crisp or something. Now, this is very common. Parents who have children that don't eat much will allow their children to graze throughout the day.
But I think, wouldn't you be so desperate for them just to eat anything?
Exactly.
You'd be like, oh, phew.
But then there are no defined meal times. Feeding just bleeds across the whole day, blends into every hour of the day. And also from a physiological point of view, he never knows when he's hungry because he's always being topped up. So he doesn't have a physiological cue that says, I'm hungry, it's time to sit and eat. So when he's sat in front of a plate of food, oh, just play with it.
It's like whatever.
Whatever.
Where you going? Where you going? Ellis. Let's go and get it.
There you go, Ellis.
Mia Allen was born prematurely and had to spend the first 4 months of her life in hospital. Tanya invites her parents, Jo and Richard, into the consultation room.
Really, I suppose my first question is, why do you want to do this? Why are you here? Why have you given a week of your life to do this?
Because I think if we don't, we'd have split up. We will split up, won't we? If we can't get things sorted, really, we will. We have spoke about it, and we have said that, you know, we'll because we just argue too much about Mia, and then obviously the sleeping thing, it doesn't, you know, it gets to you, and they're not eating. We don't ever sit, you know. I prefer to sit at the table and eat as a family, but Mia just throws things, don't she, and chucks things, and so it's got quite.
How bad is it?
Very bad. It's awful.
Give me 3 words from your point of view to describe her, the 3 words that you think describe her best.
She's horrible. She's lovable, she's horrible, and she's just hard work. I never thought it'd be like, I didn't expect it to be, you know, plain sailing, but I never thought it'd be this hard.
Do you love her?
Yes, I do love her, yes.
Do you like her?
No.
Right, okay. That's hard. That's hard, oh.
See, I don't like being a child.
It's very honest, it's very, very honest. Do you agree with everything that was just said?
I do if I was Jo, but Mia's completely different towards me. And that is some of the problems anyway, isn't it?
I mean, I was probably the only woman in the world who wanted to go through labour. I wanted to feel the pain, and that got taken away from me. She was never, you know, she came out of hospital on oxygen. We just thought, at last we're getting this baby back. You know, she'd had like so many mums for like 16 weeks. You know, there was 2 nurses a day, 2 different 12-hour shifts, but she always had like more than one person looking after her at a time. And then I popped up occasionally. I mean, I lived at the hospital, so I was always there. But I couldn't do a lot of the things that Mia needed me to do at the beginning.
When you're in the neonatal, you think that you're just in the hospital caring for your baby who's really poorly, blah, blah, blah. It's not just that. You make friends and you go to him the next morning, how's your little one doing? Oh, he's passed away in the night. You can't handle that. It's not just plain sailing and just taking care of your child. You make a lot of friends in there, and a lot of babies, and a lot of babies do pass away. And that always sticks in my mind.
Were you expecting maybe that she might?
Yeah.
How
it was
that?
every day. No, because
She was so small, wasn't she?
Yeah, if you're in there every single day for like 4 months, and you get past the first week, you think, brilliant, that's the first week. But the doctors every single day take each day at a time, and they said that all through the 4 months. And even like 3.5 months, yeah, she's doing well. Still take, 1 day at a time.
Watch, be careful.
Oh.
Oh.
You're okay.
Alice,
You're okay.
Mia's trying to run Daddy down.
It's okay. Oh. See, you're okay.
Momo.
You gonna have a go? Your turn?
Yeah.
No, don't throw it down the bank, Ellis. No, it's Mia's turn. You've missed your go down the slide.
Yeah, Mia's turn now. No, you've had your turn and you wanted to put it down the bank.
Be careful. You're very angry, aren't you? About lots of things. Yeah. Yeah. I think we need to spend some time thinking about that this week. There's been a lot. What I'm going to do is just quickly summarise, and this is what I see so far. I see a couple who are telling me their relationship is on the rocks. I don't see that, but I think life has thrown so many awful experiences your way. It's left you both exhausted, unhappy and angry, and you show it in different ways. I think in the middle of all this is this little tiny, beautiful little blonde, blue-eyed, gorgeous child who was born early, nearly died, couldn't be held by her mum, couldn't be fed by her mum. Her mum sat there looking at her with her heart breaking. Her dad was just absolutely overwrought with the emotion. Stress, worry, no sleep, bring her home, having a go at each other. And so now she headbangs, she spits, she punches, I'm not surprised she does. Bless her little heart.
The Menzies have spent months trying to tackle their son Ellis's unruly behaviour.
Ellis, no.
Mia.
No throwing. You'll go in your room in a minute. Right.
Right.
Sorry, Mia. Come on.
Here, I'll take him this.
I told you not to throw things at her and you threw it. Right. I want you to sit on there for 2 minutes. You stay there. Ellis, we're not done yet. You sit there and you stay there till I come and get you.
Leah's attempts to put Ellis in time-out have lasted less than a minute.
Come here. Why did I put you here? I put you here because you don't throw things at people, do you? No, you don't throw things at the girl. Okay? And give me a kiss and cuddle.
In the kitchen, Dads John and Richard are getting acquainted.
I started playing like Sunday League football when I was 15, when I was still at school.
Yeah, I have, but then, I mean, if I wanted to get fit enough, I could still play now, but you don't have the time to get...
No, get down, no. There's phone.
And with, do you have normal milk?
Yeah, she does, yeah.
Yeah. And with shift work, being home 1 week out of 2, it's not fair on Leah, see?
What's that? Oh, God.
Gordon, Bennett,
Stop pulling your hair.
Yes.
Look, that's silly.
That's really, really silly, that is.
Pull her hair out.
Yeah, but she pulls it.
There you go.
She hasn't got much hair anyway, it's quite fine, but it's thinner because she pulls it out.
As the Menzies and Allams compare notes, a brand new set of problems is just around the corner with the arrival of our third family, the Gwilliams.
Look at that.
No, this way. This way.
Hang on, Mummy. Thank you.
As the Gwilliam family from Chesterfield got bigger, so did their problems at bedtime. Full-time mum Isabel and IT specialist Kelvin can't remember when they last slept in their own beds.
I'm Isabel. This is Kelvin. We've got Sophie, Stephanie, Joshua. Problems that we're having at the moment been happening for about 7 years now since we first had Sophie. And we struggled to get her in her own bed, which wasn't a problem when we'd only got one. And then another came along and another, and the problems have just escalated. I'm finding the daytime particularly difficult to cope with, aren't I? You want to go and sit on the naughty step?
Mid-afternoon, they get quite ratty, and to me it's because they're not having enough sleep during the night. The routine round about between 7, 7:30, Stephanie will go in her own bed. I'll sit with her, read a few books, some stories, and then Isabel will try and get Sophie and Joshua in their own rooms.
Get back in bed. Come on, bed. Get back in that bed.
And usually that can go on for an hour. They're ranting and raving, they throw things, they start banging. They're just totally disruptive.
I'll leave the door open if you get in bed. Now get to bed.
We've tried bribery, we've tried staying in the bedrooms with them to see if they'll go to sleep, and we've even tried lifting them when they've fallen asleep in here and putting them in their own beds, and it's as if they know where they are, because as soon as you lift them up and put them in their own beds, they're awake and they're crying again. So, you know, for just a decent night's sleep, we tend to just go for the easy option. We just tend to give in and say, yeah, you can come and lie down in the living room here. And they can be asleep within 20 minutes and all the tears stop and the ranting and raving stop. So it's as if they're playing us up, it's a game.
We've had a new bed next door that we've never slept in. We've been in the house for 4 years and never slept in that bedroom. This problem is on a daily basis. We don't ever have a break from it. The children think it's normal now to sleep on the floor in the living room, and it's a habit that they can't break. Wow. Hi.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hello, what's your name?
Hi, Calvin. I'm Sophie. I'm John's partner.
Joshua. What's your name?
I'm Isabel.
Calvin and Isabel. Hi, Isabel.
Boy, where's the boy?
Where's bedrooms?
Good girl.
Bedrooms
Down
Where's
there.
the
Take these down.
Yeah.
Are you going to play?
Don't take your coat off,
boy
Take your coat off,
and
Steffi.
girl?
She's lovely, I bet.
Where's the girl?
Stephanie's.
Lego.
Look at this. So,
And whose is that room? Joshua's, I think.
I've got to sit in bed.
You've got a sitting bed, yeah.
I'm having that little bed.
No, so I think Stephanie has to have the little bed because she's on your little.
The Gwilliams are in 3 children with a chronic sleeping problem. Would I be right in saying that?
I mean, it is quite astounding, actually, I have to say. Astounding that not only does it happen, but it's been going on for so long, 7 years. I mean, just a really, really lovely family with such an interesting problem. I really wanted to have this problem in the house because it is so extraordinary and it is so chronic, as you say, and it is just so enmeshed and it's been going on for so many years. I do think it's probably a wider problem around a lack of assertiveness as parents.
Do you?
Well, they just don't seem to be able to say no. And what I think we're going to see is these children are really exhausted, so it spills into the daytime behaviour. So then you get ratty children, ratty parents, slippery behaviour management. The key word here, Claude, is separation.
Oh, is that what it's about? Do you think that could have happened? I mean, they seem to blame Sophie. They say she's the most dominant and Josh followed her and now Stephanie is following them. Will you try and just fix Sophie and then everything else will follow, if you like?
No, I just don't fix the kids though, do I?
No.
It's the parents. I mean, you know, yes, of course, I've got to solve the problems of the behaviour, but, you know, my big question, this is why I love my job, is why? Why have you allowed your 3 children to dominate your entire life with their behaviour during the day and their sleep at night? I mean, when does this couple get any grown-up alone time?
Sophie is the oldest child we've ever had in the House of Tiny Tearaways.
Is she?
She's 7, yeah. Is that going to hinder your treatment?
Because no, it's going to make it brilliant.
Is it? Why?
I can talk to her and we can, you know, process information together. I want to give her a little role in the house this week. I'm going to think about it. I want her to be my little monitor, my little buddy. I'm quite keen. Not sure at the minute, but just while I've been watching them coming in, I'm thinking, what if I made her the house sleep monitor? We've got sleep problems all over the house. Yeah. What if I incentivised her to get her sleeping so top and brilliant that she then becomes the sleep expert?
With all 3 families finally in the house and beginning to get to know each other, Tanya goes in to meet the Williams.
I tell you, why are you here? Why do you think you've come?
Because we don't sleep in our own bed.
You don't sleep in your own bed? You don't sleep in your own bed? Never, ever, ever? Ever since you were a teeny tiny baby?
Yeah.
I say, so where do you sleep? In the garden? In the car? On the roof? Where do you sleep?
On the floor.
On the floor where?
In the living room.
And who else is there on the floor in the living room?
Mummy, Daddy, Josh and Stephanie.
Okay. And why don't you sleep in your bed?
Don't know.
You don't know. So why have you come here then? For me to try and help you learn how to sleep in a bed? And do you want to? Aren't you going to be a bit cross with me? Are you going to be a bit cross with Mummy and Daddy if they say you've got to sleep in your bed? No? So do you feel it's the right time of your life to learn how to sleep in a bed? That's my girl. Right. And where's the lovely Josh? Do you like the fishes? Can you come here for 1 minute? Why have you come to my house?
To sleep in our own beds.
To sleep in your own bed. And do you want to sleep in your own beds? But can I ask you a very difficult question? Why did you need to come to my house for you to learn how to sleep in your bed? Why don't you just go to sleep in your bed?
Because I don't.
Very good answer. Absolutely spot on. Excellent. What do I have to do? How am I going to help you learn to sleep in your bed?
I don't know.
Shall we try and work it out? Okay.
It's a brand new week at the House of Tiny Tearaways, and there are 3 new families posing problems for Dr. Tanya Byron. The Allen family are desperate for help with their daughter Mia's headbanging, tantrums and constant waking in the night. The Menzies are suffering because of son Ellis's tantrums, eating problems and rejection of his dad John. And the Gwilliams are exhausted from sleeping on the floor in their lounge because their 3 children refuse to sleep in their own beds. Still to come.
Blobby tongues out and wave.
As part of her first day assessment, Tanya has given the Gwilliam family an instant camera. She's asked them to take 2 pictures each that show all of the members of their family in their new home. The aim is for Tanya to see how the family interact with one another and how Isabel and Kelvin parent their children.
Where are we sitting? We're all sitting on the step, yeah?
I can't see.
Oh, what's Mia behind you? I think Mia's having a photo taken with us. Oh, very good.
Can I take a picture of the fish tank?
I think you can if you want.
Thank you.
Now, you see, they're not making him follow my rules.
No.
And I said very clearly, I want you in the picture, but they're letting him do what he wants to do.
Right, Stephanie. Do you know where do you want Mummy and Daddy and Sophie and Joshua to sit?
There's me.
All on this one seat?
Yeah.
Can we all fit on this seat?
Yeah. Press the button.
Press the button then. Very good.
So the 3 children have all taken their photos. What have you noticed so far?
I've just noticed what a lovely family they are.
Yeah.
I'm just really curious as to why
They have this
enormous problem has happened.
But that's why I asked, is it the children or is it... I mean, we've seen the tapes night after night of screaming.
Lack of assertiveness in the parents. Apparently, I think they moved house because of the screaming at night. They bought a detached house because of... I mean, how powerful are these children that they actually move house?
Don't climb on the table.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
Why is he not in this photo?
What's bothering you now?
I just don't want to have any more pictures.
There's only 2 more now. And it's not fair that you've had your turn and everybody else got to have their turn, haven't they? No, don't take the pictures away.
I'll put all my finger foods on it.
You're going to put finger marks all over it?
That's nice, that, Josh.
All right. We'll see you later then. Come on then.
Where are we going?
We're going to have fun in the bedroom. Joshua doesn't want to have fun.
My pink bedroom.
Your pink bedroom? I think it's yellow, isn't it? Is it yellow?
This is nice.
Come on.
I just don't want to be in a picture
Why not?
anymore. I'm feeling a bit poorly.
You're not. Come on then. They're all waiting for you. Come on. You're going to come with me? If you don't come with me, I'm going to have to Tanya. Now, come on then.
I just want to sit on the bed and not on the...
Now,
You were
come
the
on, there's a
person who
boy.
said, look, I'm a bit worried about Joshua, whereas having read everything, I was only worried about Sophie, who's behaved rather like an angel, hasn't she?
She's older, she's a girl, she's cleverer, she'll have her moment later. But he's 5, he's a boy, and he's tired. These children are not getting enough sleep.
Come on
Sit
then.
back then.
You don't have to be in the next one, you can sit in this one.
Come on, because it'll be all girls and no Joshua.
Come on then.
Oh, look at it. Come on the bed.
Hey, put
Joshua.
yours
bed.
on there with me.
Come on, the girls want you, look. They want their brother on the bed.
Right, where?
Well, I'll
Where
take
do
you
you-
of you sulking then.
Where am
Daddy
I?
in the middle then.
Daddy in the middle.
Yours in the middle.
You can... Josh? 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 Come on, hurry up, lad.
Right, I
No,
want
you-
you all to pretend to be asleep.
Close your eyes.
Whilst their son Ellis plays with the Allen family, John and Leah Menzies join Tanya for their first consultation.
So tell me, what are the problems? Give me the kind of edited highlights.
I can only put Ellis to bed. If John tries, Ellis has a tantrum. John's tried lots of times. He used to make himself sick to the point where John used to take him to bed. Then John would get stressed out. But it's at night time, when Ellis wakes up, he wants me and his bottle, just me. He'll never have John.
Do you think he prefers his mum to you?
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like he can't cope with both of us being there together for some reason as well.
Honestly, hand on heart, how bad is it?
I'll probably be honest. I mean, I wouldn't stick it for, you know, a hell of a lot
Forever.
longer. No.
And he's your only child.
Yeah, he's our only child.
And you got plans to have any more?
No. I wanted to have more, but not at the moment, obviously. I hope to get Ellis a bit sorted out, but John's adamant you don't ever want any more, don't you?
Only for the fact if one's worse or the same as Ellis, I couldn't go through this again.
So actually, Ellis's behaviour is so powerful that it's actually stopping you having another child.
Yeah, it's been constancy. I mean, we haven't woken up in the same bed
since
he was born.
Why is your son so powerful?
Because we've let him.
Well, we just try. It's like when he has, like you say, when he has a tantrum, we try and do things to suit him so he doesn't have a tantrum.
Yeah.
And he always knows that whatever he wants, he'll get.
I understand that after Ellis was born, you suffered
Yeah, my dad died, yeah.
a bereavement.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a bit about that period of time, if you feel okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, I knew my dad was going to die anyway because it was obvious, you know, he had terminal cancer and whatever.
Did your father see Ellis?
Yeah, I took Ellis up that day and he died that night.
So you said hello to your son and goodbye to your father within a very short space of time.
And
how far do you think that is to do with some of the emotional reactions you have to your son now?
probably a lot. I didn't have to sort
You had
out.
to get on with
I had to be
everything,
happy
like
with
his
Ellis.
pensions, his
I was
funeral.
sad with my dad. I had to sort everything out. I didn't have really a lot of time to, yeah.
Your little boy who's 2 has sleeping, eating and behaviour problems. I think that things have to be pretty hardcore for him this week.
Yeah.
But how are you going to cope with that?
I don't care
I'll
what
do
I've got to
anything.
do. Yeah.
You test. As long as I've got someone there backing me up, I think we can do it, can't we?
Yeah, I'll do anything.
Come on then, darling.
While the younger children play in the garden, Tanya wants to talk to the Gwilliams' eldest child, Sophie, who's been very quiet since entering the house. Tanya has asked Sophie to draw a picture to represent how she feels about her bedtime routine.
You can see it too. We have got a light, a mirror, a bed, a mat, and a window with dark and garden. So this is a bedroom at night time. And whose bedroom is it?
My bedroom.
And it's your bedroom. But one thing I notice about this bedroom is there's a bed there, but there isn't anybody in it. So you're not in that bed. So where are you at night time if you're not in that? With Mummy. So do you want to draw the one that you want, the one that you like? So this is the one where this is where you should be at night. Do you want to draw for me where you want to be at night? Will you show me what that one's like? Okay. What's that?
It's a quilt.
It's a nice quilt.
And then there's some pillows.
Some pillows. And whose bedroom are we in now?
That's on the floor.
Where's that?
In the living room.
In the living room. So your bedroom is actually the living room. Oh, I see. Are there any people in this bed?
Yeah.
Are you going to draw them for me so I can see who they are? Who's that?
That's me.
That's you. And who else is in this bed? And you've got a smile on your face. Let's put that smile in so we can really see it. Yeah, that's a smile. Okay. Right. And who's that? Who else is in there?
Mummy.
Mummy. Okay.
I can't fit all of everybody in.
But if you could just choose one person to be with you, who would it be?
Mummy.
Mummy, okay. Mummy said you got upset earlier. Can you tell me what you were saying to Mummy and Daddy?
I didn't want to sleep in my own bed.
Darling, why is that?
I don't know.
What does it make you feel? Make you feel sad? When you're in your own bed, what's bad about it, darling?
I miss Mummy.
You miss Mummy, even though Mummy's just downstairs. So do I need to help you learn how to do it so you don't miss Mummy? So do we have to take it very, very, very slowly? Yes. We take it just so that it feels right for you. Yeah? Oh, can I give you a cuddle? Can I give you a cuddle? It might be a little bit tough at times, but if it is, then we can work that out and we can think about how to do it. So we're going to do this together. But will you try? Will you try with me? And would you like me to stay at bedtime sometimes to help Mummy and Daddy help you? Yeah? Yeah? Do you think you can do it?
Before bedtime, Tanya invites Isabel and Kelvin Gwilliam to the consultation room.
Just tell me then, why on earth did you decide to come into this house?
Because when Sophie came along, she was the only one. And we sort of said, well, instead of putting her in her own bed and sort of persevering with it, we said, yeah, she's all right, leave her with us. And then when Josh came along, Sophie was difficult to get in, she wouldn't go in her own bed at all. We tried to sort of say, well, if you go in your own bed, we'll do this. We've let her decorate a bedroom in whatever she wanted, picked her colours, picked the wallpaper, and we've done it out. And she still went, she was all full of it. Up to the point
I think
where
her intentions are really sincere. I think she really does want to do it. But we just can't grasp that, or why she can't.
But how on earth has your relationship survived? Because as far as I can tell, you don't get time together.
We don't get any time together.
And you don't get to sleep together?
The only time we do get together is when we've got them all in a row on the living room floor and they're asleep.
And then what do you do?
We may go downstairs and have a coffee or something.
Right.
But that's not, it's only for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If one of them woke up while we were downstairs, that'd be it then. They'd wake all three of them up. Right. If Sophie woke up and we weren't there...
But if Sophie thought we were going downstairs for a coffee...
Yeah, she wouldn't go to sleep.
So what do you need me to help you with?
Try and get her into her own bed if we
We
can.
need...
How though? What do I have to do with the two of you? Because I'm sitting here going, come on, just put her to bed and make her go to bed. I don't think your kids respect you because I don't think you've ever shown them a side as parents that makes them think, oh, okay.
See...
Am I being really hard here? Tough?
No, I don't
think
but Kelvin does shout and he really does lose his temper.
Let's have a look at your family anyway. Let's have a look at your family because I liked watching this. This is when Josh started to not be very happy anymore.
I was trying to get him to smile.
You were trying to get him to smile.
Yeah.
Please smile, please don't have tantrums, please smile. Please smile, please smile. And you were playing along nicely and that's lovely. Now, let's have a look what else we've got here. We've got some good ones here. You see, Josh was very happy whenever he was in the middle of the two of you. Whenever he was in the middle of the two of you, he was fine. As soon as he had to share you or wasn't allowed to be the one with the camera, he got very stroppy.
Yes, he is.
He's a little boy who's used to getting what he wants when he wants it.
He does.
I reckon he has a tantrum and you will bend over backwards to
calm him down,
distract him, bribe him, anything, because you don't want the anger.
Yeah.
This is very nice. I wonder whether this is the Polaroid that we will still have at the end of the week. This is Dad saying, oh no, they're all in my bed. They're all in my bed. And actually they look very relaxed and happy in there, don't they?
They do.
They're just like, yeah, this is where I want to... This is your life, isn't it?
It is.
This is how you want it to be. This is what you want. You want children sitting separately, smiling, being cheeky, behaving nicely.
Yeah.
But just everybody's an individual, respecting each other's space, and it's all good.
Yeah.
That's what you want. But that's what you've got. They are in your space.
All the time.
In your bed.
This sounds really awful, but Sophie is a ringleader for the other two. And on their own, the other two, I can handle them no problem.
But she
will tell them what to do.
What do you think the problem is?
There's some attachment to me.
Huge attachment. Yeah, huge.
But I really don't know why. I really can't see it.
Mm-hmm. Is she attached to you, or are you attached to her, or are you both attached to each other? I don't know. It's really early days, so that is what I want to talk to you about tomorrow.
Okay.
All right then.
Do you want to put these on?
John Menzies and his son Ellis are unpacking in their new bedroom.
There, look. There's Ellis's wellies. Oh, you... Right, bye-bye. Bye-bye. You going to sleep? You going to sleep? Right, I'm going to go and play with a lorry. I'm going to go and play in the lorry in the front room. You can either come or you can stay here, Alice. It's up to you. Right, come on then. Come on then. Leah?
Yeah?
He's having a little fit.
Yeah, what's happened?
Another one, he wants to go to the park. Can you hear him?
Yeah, but has he been doing that for ages?
Yeah.
What, ever since you went home in the bedroom?
Yeah.
And he's still doing it now?
Yeah.
His dinner's nearly ready.
He won't eat his dinner very well.
No, no.
But it's up to him, innit, if he wants.
Even taking Ellis's jumper off proves tricky for John.
No, Alice. Hey! Yeah. What do you want? What do you want? Let me put this on you. Let me take this off, because you're going to get hot, aren't you? Are you hot? Stand there a minute. No. Alice! Hey, Leah! How about you have a go?
Do you want to come and take over for dinner then, John?
Hey?
Do you want to go and take over dinner?
You what?
Do you want to go and take over, John? Right, what do you want? This on? So you're going to make yourself poorly, aren't you, by doing that? You're being silly.
It's the end of the first day and it's bedtime for the children. While things appear calm in the Allams' bedroom, next door John Menzies tries to settle Ellis down for the night. Ellis never lets his dad do this at home and John's having no more luck trying here. As observation day draws to a close, Tanya has the chance to see the Gwilliam family's severe sleep problem for herself. At home, the whole family sleep together on their living room floor as the children refuse to sleep alone. But after talking to Tanya, Isabel and Kelvin have decided to face the problem head-on and are insisting that tonight their children sleep in their own beds for the first time in 7 years. While Sophie remains upset, Isabel tackles settling Joshua and Stephanie.
Is that for me?
Yeah.
Get off! Get off!
Stop it.
You get off!
Stop it.
Get off me!
Stop being so nasty.
You get off me! I'll punch you!
You will not. Now stop it.
I will.
I don't punch you, so you won't punch me.
Want to brush your hair for you? Back in your bed, chicken. Back in your bed. You're all right. There's nothing to be scared of, is there?
Well done.
Hey?
Oh, lugs.
Back in there, chicken. Where's my job?
No. If you can laugh at me and smirk, you can get back in your own bed. Come on. Come on. Lie down. Got your tissue. You're stopping in your bed now, right? Okay? You don't get out.
And Isabella's gone really tense.
So much chat.
Stay there a minute. Just try and stay in your bed for a little while, okay? Well, get back in bed then. Get back in bed then. Back in bed then. Right, what if I sit here?
No.
What if I sit here for a while?
No.
You lie down and I'll sit here for a while.
No.
Come on.
No.
Get in bed. Get in bed. Get in bed. 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 Bed.
No.
Get in bed. Get in bed now. Get in bed.
This is noise. This is tantrum. This is not anxiety.
Back in your bed. Back in your bed. No, back in your bed. Back in your bed. Go on, back in there. Steph, back in there. Yeah. Back in there. Time for bed, yeah. Give Daddy a kiss.
No. Why don't you lie down?
It's like stereo crying.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't train your kids to sleep, this is the price you pay, really. Gosh, these poor people, what a nightmare.
Right, you stay there for a while if you're going to be like that. You do this one.
Now get back in your bed.
Bed.
Right. Come on, back in your bed.
Come on, come on.
God, this is a nightmare.
It's been 40 minutes since Kelvin and Isabel started putting their children to bed. So far, Sophie has left her bed 18 times.
Back in your bed. I told you. Now calm down. Now get in your bed.
Bed, or I'm not.
Get back in your bed. Go on.
The struggle with Sophie has lasted 1 hour and 15 minutes, but after being returned to her bed more than 40 times, Sophie Gwilliam finally appears to have settled. But how long will it last?
I went in to say with her. She was fine.
I feel really bad though, really bad.
Why?
That we've done this to her. But I don't want her to hate me. I don't want her to think she's made me go in my own bed.
This is the House of Tiny Tearaways, and after a bad night's sleep for this week's 3 families, it's another hard day's work for Dr. Tanya Byron. 3 desperate families, each overwhelmed by parenting problems that have turned their toddlers into tearaways. They're going to be living here for just 6 days in the hope that they can turn their lives around. The person they're looking to for the answers is clinical psychologist Dr. Tanya Byron.
Working with 3 families in such an intense environment is unlike anything I've ever done professionally before, and it is a huge challenge. I'm working with the parents, I'm working with their children, and I'm building a community. It's a tough job to do in a very, very short space of time.
And for the families selected to be part of this programme, this is make or break. This is the House of Tiny Tearaways. It's the morning of the 2nd day, and the Gwilliams are waking after what can only be described as a night from hell.
Stop being so nasty.
You get off me! I'll punch you!
You will not. Now stop it.
At home, 7-year-old Sophie, 5-year-old Joshua and 2.5-year-old Stephanie Gwilliam refuse to sleep in their own beds, so parents Isabel and Kelvin are forced to bed down with them in a makeshift bed on the living room floor every night. The problem is so severe that Mum and Dad haven't slept by themselves since eldest daughter Sophie was born 7 years ago. For their first night in the house, Tanya anticipated the Gwilliams would sleep together as usual. But Isabel and Kelvin decided to try and crack their children's sleep problems head on. So for the first time in their lives, Stephanie, Joshua and Sophie were made to sleep in their own beds.
Get back in your own bed.
After an incredible battle of wills and Sophie being returned to bed over 40 times, all 3 children are finally settled. Isabel and Kelvin went to bed alone for the first time in 7 years. However, neither Sophie nor Joshua could spend the whole night apart from Mum and Dad. And it's only 2.5-year-old Stephanie who stayed in her bed all night.
Did I sleep in my own bed a bit?
You did. Was it because you was in bed with Stephanie? Do you feel safe, yeah?
Oh. I keep trying. Keep her asleep.
You kept her asleep. Did you look after her?
Yeah.
You did really well. I'm really proud of you.
Was that the first time I ever slept in my own bed?
It's the first time in 7 years.
Whilst the parents tidy away after breakfast, the children get a chance to play together.
Alice, why don't you go and play with this one over here? She is. Alice! She doesn't want any cuddles, okay? Leave her alone, darling. She doesn't want a cuddle now, okay? She doesn't want a cuddle. We're going to go and get you washed in a minute. Do you want a wash or a bath?
The Menzies' 2-year-old son Ellis has an erratic sleep pattern, which leaves him overtired and prone to tantrums and aggressive behaviour. Ellis has also become increasingly clingy towards mum Leah and continually rejects dad John.
Ellis.
Ellis's refusal to sleep and constant rejection of dad has pushed John and Leah's relationship to breaking point.
I mean, I wouldn't stick it for, you know, a hell of a lot longer, no.
Ellis's lack of sleep is severely affecting his behaviour during the day.
I need a sponge or something to wash me. Ellis! You let go of her. She doesn't want you. Listen. 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 Mia. You say sorry to Mia. She doesn't want you mauling her. Okay? Next time you do, I'm taking you away.
Ellis.
No. I'm sorry, Mia. You don't do that, do you? That is not nice.
Richard Allen is enjoying some playtime with daughter Mia in the garden.
Go on then, come on up. Let's play up there. Yes, go on.
The Allen family have come to the house desperate for help with their severely deaf daughter Mia. Her problematic behaviour includes fussy eating, waking in the night and fierce tantrums that result in her headbanging and pulling her hair.
Oh, Gordon, Bennett,
Stop pulling your hair.
These disturbing outbursts have left her parents absolutely heartbroken. Inside the house, Mum Jo is bonding with John and Isabel over a coffee.
Yes, go on.
Outside, Mia loses a shoe whilst on the swings. But when Dad stops playing to try to put it back on, Mia's mood takes a traumatic nosedive.
Right, you've got inside. No. No, listen.
Meanwhile, Tanya continues to monitor the families from her office.
I'm worrying about tonight. Because I just think... I mean, you haven't seen a headbutt yet, have you?
No.
Oh, God, I hate it. You all right, Doc?
Well, nothing. It's been on the swing for like half an hour.
Oh, that's it. She's headbanging down.
No, but it's been on the swing for half an hour. I tried to get her to play on some other things.
No, ignore her, Richard.
I'm not doing things today. No, 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 no. No, come here. No. Silly girl.
Seen anyone like that headbutt?
No. Joshua was.
Yes, in a minute. Put your shoes on.
Joshua used to get down on his hands and knees and do it on floor.
Silly Billy.
He'll do radiators and everything, Alice will.
Will he?
Yeah, but not as many times as that.
No. Because that must hurt her.
Yeah.
She must click that that's hurting her, must she?
Hey. Stop.
I have to discuss the management of the headbanging today because we did have a little incident which was very interesting. It hardly happened at all, which is why I didn't go out to intervene, but it showed beautifully how easy it is when a child headbangs for you to reinforce the child's behaviour. Richard went over, stopped her, and then from then on in she had mini tantrums while he was getting her shoes and socks on, but kisses and cuddles and I love you and kiss daddy and cuddle daddy. And it's sort of...
So what's he doing wrong then?
Well, you are reinforcing a behaviour that shouldn't happen by giving a really positive outcome after that behaviour has occurred.
I know, but I can imagine that if it was your child, it's so shocking for her to go. I was just, as everybody was, you just want to cuddle them and pick them up and say, it's all right, I don't understand why you were that upset and I'll fix it.
But then they'll do it again and again and again, and that's what she does.
Why do children headbang?
Principally, there are two main reasons for headbanging. The one that we're seeing here with Mia is to do with temper. And sometimes children who have some kind of hearing loss and maybe are experiencing tinnitus may headbang as a form of managing pain or interference in their ears, or they've heard some frequencies or some noises that, and you might see that. But there is no correlation necessarily between Mia's severe deafness and her headbanging. She's not profoundly deaf, she's severely deaf.
What's the difference?
A child who is profoundly deaf can hear an articulated lorry or an aeroplane but wouldn't be able to hear a telephone. So lots of kind of shrieky parenting, no, don't do that, don't do that, it's gone. Right. So there's a lot of work to do with Jo, particularly around her voice and the frequency and the tempo and the pitch. Their non-verbal communication needs to boot up. They really, really need to set some boundaries around this headbanging, and this afternoon I'm going to give them some choices.
How did the menses fare last night?
Ellis didn't have a great night. He woke many times, and I think Leah had a particularly bad night because she was just in and out and exhausted. She offered him a bottle more than he took it, but he did in the end drink 8 fluid ounces of milk. If you've got a child who's feasting during the night, you've got to push that into the day if you want to see food intake increase during the day. He's a toddler who isn't being treated like a toddler. And interestingly, Leah really monopolises him hugely. And I think part of the problem for John is that Leah just doesn't give him any space with his son.
Yesterday, you just didn't know where to go first, sleeping, eating and behaviour. Which one are you going to start with then today?
I'm going to just get rid of the bottle at night. I think if we do that and get him to learn to settle himself, although he'll be hungry for a few nights, I'm hoping it'll then kick into his eating as I withdraw Leah, her anxious presence around meal times.
Let's talk about the Gwilliams, who came with quite a chronic sleep problem. How did they do last night?
Now, Joshua Gwilliam was brilliant. He went to bed, he made a bit of a fuss, he went to sleep, and he basically woke up once at 1 o'clock in the morning. He got out of his bed, walked in, saw his mum and dad, walked back to his bed and went to sleep. Little Stephanie also, she woke up a few times but was settled very quickly, put back to bed, went back to sleep. Sophie was a nightmare, I think, and it was hard.
Do you think that when the problem's been there for 7 years, it's also quite strange for parents for it to be taken away?
Absolutely. Why do Calvin and Isabel need to sleep with their children every night?
Mum Isabel has been struggling to dress 5-year-old Joshua for the past 3 minutes.
You're having shoes and socks on? Stop being nasty and aggressive with people.
I'll punch you.
You will not punch me. You will not.
I will.
You'll go and sit somewhere quietly on your own and not play if you punch.
I'm not going in my own bed tonight.
You know what?
I'm sleeping on here.
Right, give me that until you can be a good boy. Are you going to be a good boy? Well, you're going to go and be a good boy? No, you don't have the Play-Doh then. You don't sit with the others until you've calmed down.
So this is Josh Gwilliam. He's just had a strop, I suppose, and has now changed his mind that he doesn't want to sleep in his own bed tonight.
You see, these children have been given so much power and control over their sleeping that they feel they have the right to say to their mother, OK, I slept in my bed last night, but you know what, mate, I'm not sleeping in it tonight, and if you make me, I'm going to punch you. That is how powerful these children have been allowed to get.
I'm sick of the tantrums. Sit there. And don't move until you can be a nice boy.
I'm going to bite you.
You're not going to bite me.
I am. I'll punch you with my fist and then I'll kick you.
Sit back down there. Sit back down there.
No.
It's a game.
No, it's a game.
It's a game.
Tanya, what should she be doing, Isabel, now?
Put him in his room and shut the door.
Or ignore him completely?
Yeah, completely. I mean, she's given this so much reinforcement.
You're not having a talk with me?
You're nasty, stupid.
Why am I? What have I done now?
Why? Why does it matter? He's 5, he's cross. Why are we having a conversation?
While 2-year-old Ellis is looked after by the other parents, Mum Leah and Dad John Menzies see Tanya for their morning consultation. Last night, Dad John unexpectedly managed to put Ellis to bed for the first time, leaving him sucking on his bottle. However, when his son woke in the night, Ellis rejected his dad's attempts to settle him. It was only mum Leah and the prospect of more milk that could get him back to sleep again.
Just talk me through what you did last night and how it was different to what normally happens.
Yeah, Leah won the bath, and I just took him in there. He didn't really, I mean, he said mummy, mummy a few times, but I just took his mind off, you know, playing and that. But also, Leah didn't come in there, and you said to me you wanted to kiss him goodnight, didn't you? Yeah. And because he sees you every night, doesn't he?
Yeah. Mm. So you actually stopped Leah from coming in and kissing him goodnight?
I just didn't. Leah, I think Leah. You expected me to bring him out or call you, didn't I? Yeah. And I didn't. I thought I'd try him after he had his bath. I thought I'll just try him in bed, and if it doesn't work, then I would have called Leah because I had a deadline. I wanted to try and do it by 7:30, what you'd said as well, and I knew it was getting on a little bit. So I just thought I'd try.
You did brilliant. I mean, how do you feel about the fact that you didn't kiss your son goodnight last night?
I always like to say goodnight, you know, give him a kiss, love you.
Because you always said as well, didn't you? You like Ellis to be the last one you see before you go to bed.
Oh, yeah,
and Leah said that to me several times, see?
You want you to be the last person that Ellis sees before he goes to sleep?
I have said that before.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I like to give him the last kiss.
Can I tell you something? I think you're very possessive over your son.
Yeah.
To the point that you've excluded your husband from his relationship with his child. Is that a very tough thing for you to hear?
It is actually. I don't think I'm possessive over Ellis because we have tried for John to put him to bed and to the bath, but I just find it an easy option.
You know, I think you're both quite cross with each other.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Probably.
Yeah. I think you're cross with each other. You almost remind me of two children who are squabbling over a toy and who gets more of that toy. And you can't share. What's the big thing you're the most frightened about when it comes to your little boy?
Him really, really hurting himself, or me hurting him. But when he goes out, if he really hurts himself, it's my fault. It's like, no, I'm hurting. Because I can hear him outside.
And he's calling for you?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Obviously, I don't want to go there, but part of me does. I want to go and give him a cuddle.
I need to think with you a lot about the pain that being a mother brings you sometimes. I think it brings you joy, but sometimes it makes you really scared and really frightened, to the point that you become so anxious that you hold your child so close to you that you completely push your husband away from his son.
Sometimes, yeah.
I do try though, I think.
You do, yeah.
I probably, like I say, I probably don't.
I sometimes think Ellis sees too much of me and John because we're probably the only ones he ever really sees.
He's the centre of your world.
Definitely, but
he also needs to not be the only child anymore. But I'm not suggesting you work on that while you're in the house.
No,
Okay.
but I mean, put me off. The reason it's put me off having other children is because of the sleeping.
Sleep. This is a child with a monster sleep problem. Here's my sleep chart. Right, let me just explain to you what we're seeing here. The green bits are blocks of sleep, right? The white bit is the time in the night when he woke up. I've worked for many years with children with sleep problems, and the charts that I have this more than this. This is not a major sleep problem.
No.
But that was really musical.
This
last night, wasn't it?
is your major sleep problem.
Yes.
This we have to talk about. I'm going to just show you some footage quickly. If you just look at the screen, have a look at the way he uses the bottle. Look at the sucking. Look at his mouth. His tongue is under the teat. So what he's doing is he's using his tongue to stroke the underneath of the teat. And if you watch, did you see his jaw? He's licking the underneath of the teat as he would as if he was breastfeeding. So he's not necessarily having the milk because he's hungry. It's a soothing mechanism for getting himself off to sleep. You've taught him if he wakes up, he has to do this.
Yeah.
It took you 18 minutes to get him to sleep.
From when I laid him down to when I left.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you did extremely well last night. You made one mistake. He was sucking.
Yeah.
So you have associated in Ellis's mind this movement with going to sleep.
I've always said I want to get him off the bottle because I know he's waking up to the bottle. Mummy, he gets confused. He wants both.
So if you want to get him off the bottle, what are we going to do tonight?
Not give him a bottle when he goes to bed.
And let's see if he can settle himself.
Right.
If he cries, you leave him for 3 minutes. You go in, you put your hand on him, you go shh, shh, shh. You walk out.
Yep.
You do it 16 million times until he settles. You've got to teach him. But when you walk in the room, be boring, boring, boring. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Really boring. Don't even make eye contact with him. Don't go, oh, Ellis, because you talk to him so much.
Yeah.
No, just, he's lying here and you just go, shh, 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 and out you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the plan.
Yeah.
But, other big test, you read your story and he has his milk, and then you say, okay, I'm going to get Mummy, Mummy's going to give you a kiss. You come in and give him a kiss. You two give each other a kiss. Good night, Mummy. He sees that. You walk out. You say, it's night time. It's time to go to sleep. You lie him down. You put your hand on him, and then you walk out.
Yep.
And I'll stay with you while you do that tonight.
Richard and Jo Allen are particularly concerned about daughter Mia's tendency to headbang when upset. It's the second time in 3 hours that Mia has erupted into a headbanging tantrum. This is the behaviour that her parents are desperate to stop.
Don't you dare do that!
You all right?
Sit down there.
I'm going to get them some dinner,
That's my form of whack.
Do you want to play with something else?
Oh, here's your woolly sheep, look.
Do you want your sheep?
Can you just feed them? Ask him to deliver
You stay there. You stay there. You stay.
Having monitored Mia's tantrum, Tanya joins Richard immediately to try to find ways to deal with the traumatic problem.
Are you going to be a good girl? Come here, please. Come here, darling. Are you going to be a good girl?
All right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, do you know? Because that's
No,
the
we
thing.
used-
We do discipline her. The reason why we stop and give her what she wants
It's the headbanging.
is because of the headbanging.
I want to talk to you about using these, actually. This is what you would buy for kids with epilepsy or who have drop fits. These are children who fall and bang their heads.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Now, the thing about this is my thinking is that when she starts to headbang, you just put this on her and let her carry on banging.
And will that cushion the blows?
It will cushion the blows, can you see? Because it comes it comes down over her forehead.
Yeah.
It's a very, 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 very difficult problem to treat.
You want to go and play? You go and play then, because Daddy's staying here.
Come on, let's go and find Sophie.
Good girl.
Come on, come on. That's it. Come
You're
on.
going to come back in a minute, Jo?
Yeah, come on.
Now, there's a number of ways we can do it. I can either show you how to restrain her when she's doing it.
See, I can ignore it, but I'm not going to be in the house. I'll be outside.
I think she...
And I don't think that's the
She has
answer.
to see you ignore it.
Right.
She has to see...
Even if I walk out the room.
She has to see that you are there and completely unmoved by it.
Right.
Yeah, Sophie's held her hand and she's fine.
She plays nice with the
Yeah.
kitchen.
She has to see you ignore the headbanging.
Right.
So if you walk out the house, then the message to her...
Sorry, Doc.
Then if you walk out the house, then the message to her is that Daddy can't cope with it, which actually is it strengthens it.
Right.
But no kisses, no cuddles, no, are you going to be a good girl? Are you going to be a good... Nothing. I mean, she gets absolutely no attention. Or every single time she goes to headbang, you quickly slip this on her head and then let her bang.
I think that because I think you will find it very, very hard not to give her attention. Because even if it's bad attention, I think it will slip and you eventually will look at her. I'm sorry, I don't mean that nasty.
I know you don't, but I don't personally...
It just breaks your heart.
Yeah, I don't think that would be the answer. I mean...
You don't think this?
Well, I do.
Will. You don't?
But you try and put it on her. That's all I'm thinking. If she starts knowing that's coming on when she's headbutt, she's gone.
But if she doesn't like it, if she goes to headbutt and I get her the hat, oh, I'm going to stop it now.
Come together on this. The one thing that you both agree on is that you adore this child. Give each other a hug. Have a chat. We'll talk about it again after lunch, okay?
Okay.
Let's not rush at this.
It's lunchtime for the Menzies. Feeding 2-year-old Ellis has always been difficult for Mum Leah and Dad John. At only 4 months old, he stopped taking a bottle and they were forced to feed him with a syringe to get any food into him at all. One of the things that Ellis just won't eat is fruit. Can Sophie, the eldest daughter of Kelvin and Isabel Gwilliam, succeed where his parents have failed?
There's lots. There's 2 more. They're all gone now. More. No.
How fast are those raisins going into his mouth?
I know.
I mean, you know, get those raisins in your mouth, Ellis. This is a child that doesn't eat fruit. Now, there's every chance he'll chew them and spit them out, particularly because he's stuffed his mouth, but this is very, very good progress. And for parents with children with feeding problems, if they spit it out, they shouldn't worry, because what they've done is they've just got used to a new taste and a texture.
Eat them. You put them in your bowl, or don't them on the table.
Do you think eating with other children has helped?
Eating with other children, sharing your space, not being the main person in the spotlight, all those things.
He's sitting there that long. He's been there since 20 past.
He's got banana in there as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So John and Leah are convinced that Ellis has got an eating problem, so much so they went to a paediatrician. They couldn't get him to eat, we saw that yesterday. What is Sophie doing that is so much better?
Because she's a child, she is doing what children do.
Which is what?
Which is mimicking, which is, oh. Now, if you do that with a child, it completely reinforces their behaviour and makes them feel really important and grown up and learning, and you're just pushing along. She is allowing him to lead her, rather than the anxious parent going, come on, eat this, eat
Why
this.
haven't you eaten it already?
Exactly.
Nice. Thank you. You don't hold it. And eat it. Oh. Open wide. And eat that. Oh. A bit much. Oh. Can you fit all that in?
He just ate an enormous bit of apple.
He'll spit it out, but this is the first time that he's had apple. He doesn't do lumps, this kid. I can see lumps. Sophie is now going to be Ellis's monitor, and this is fantastic.
Right, Steph.
Tanya has noticed some examples of difficult behaviour from the children that the parents have not dealt with effectively. It's time for an important lesson that will teach the adults a particular method of dealing with it, while sending a clear message that it will not be tolerated anymore.
And you have to pretend to be really, really cross with me, OK? And you say, I want that book, and try and snatch it from me. Go on.
I want that book.
You can't have it. Say, yes, I want it.
Yes, I want it.
No, you can't. No. And then what I say to you is, OK, Josh, I say to you nicely, Josh, I want you to let the book go. And then you look at me really crossly and go, no, I want the book.
No, I want the book.
Let me see the cross face.
No, I want the book.
OK, so now I'm thinking, hello, he's not doing as he's told, so I'm going to get down like this. I'm going to look at you. Am I looking cross now? Tell me when I look cross.
No.
OK, don't laugh, I'm supposed to be cross. OK, so you're cross, do cross face. And then I say, Josh, let go of the book now. OK, and you're not going to? Right, OK, so take the book. I'll take you with me, and you're cross. Be cross. Go cross. You take your cross child, and what you need to do with the little ones, it will be easier, is basically you will say, you will sit here until you calm down, and you sit them down, so it will be the little ones, and you hold them, and particularly with Mia, if she starts to bang her head, you might want to hold like this. All right there, Josh? You still cross, are you? Excellent. Put her head into your chest and hold it so she can't bang, because you don't want her to hurt herself. But however you hold your kid, you then look away and say nothing. The thing that we need to also remember is, for each child, as a kind of just for your own memories, it's a minute for each year of their life.
Right.
OK. Now, I do think with the older two, we'll probably just use the time out, because the last thing you want to do with bigger kids is get into a physical fight, and he's actually quite strong.
He is, yeah, very strong.
Thank you very much. You're very good. Round of applause for our wonderful actor. Thanks very much. The key thing for all of you when you've got some time as couples is to really define what are the behaviours that you as parents think deserve that.
At home, I mean, it's probably a little bit different here, but if I have to use time out, at home, I have tried time out and they become destructive.
That's fine.
In the bedroom. Do you just let them?
Yeah. What you have to really think about is the fact that if you have children who are not used to having boundaries set for them, as soon as you set a boundary, they will kick against it, literally. But if you show them that it does not move you at all, eventually they'll stop doing it. If you show them that they can control you by doing that, then they've won. These techniques only work in the context of when your child is being lovely, you praise them up to the ceiling. More play with Mia, please. Much more play with Mia. Because she needs to see, what does Mummy do with me that's really lovely? Oh, it's when I'm playing nicely. And what does Mummy do with me that isn't lovely? Oh, it's when I'm spitting at her. And the only way she'll learn is if you give her a contrast. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Before arriving at the House of Tiny Tearaways, Isabel and Kelvin Gwilliam hadn't had their bed to themselves in over 7 years. At home, to avoid the daily tears and uncontrollable tantrums at bedtime, Mum, Dad and their 3 children, Sophie, Joshua and Stephanie, sleep together in one makeshift bed on the living room floor. However, last night, Isabel and Kelvin were determined to tackle this unbelievable problem head-on and insisted the children sleep in their own new beds. It proved to be an incredibly tough task. 7-year-old Sophie alone had to be returned to her bed more than 40 times in less than an hour, but Mum and Dad's resilience eventually reaped rewards. However, there's still a long way to go. 2-year-old Ellis Menzies has become increasingly clingy towards Mum Leah and continually rejects Dad John. Ellis also wakes frequently in the night, which leaves him overtired and bad-tempered towards other children, often resulting in aggressive behaviour. Last night, John put Ellis to sleep in bed for the first time ever, but couldn't settle him again when he woke during the night. Mum Leah took over and endured yet another restless night, with Ellis waking 3 times. Can Tanya get to the root of their problem? Joe and Richard Allen are desperately seeking help for their severely deaf daughter Mia. She is an incredibly fussy eater, frequently wakes in the night and has fierce tantrums that result in her headbanging and pulling her hair. These disturbing outbursts have left her parents heartbroken and helpless and have shocked the other families in the house. Still to come.
But to actually not have them sleep with me was really hard.
Yeah, I think so. You like your babies around you, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh dear. You'll be all right, you know.
Earlier, Tanya presented Joe and Richard with 2 potential ways with which to try and put an end to Mia's headbanging: a padded helmet or a method of restraint. Tanya catches up with Richard and Joe in the quiet room to find out which method they've decided to go for.
I didn't know whether or not it would work doing it the holding way, because, you know, like sometimes when Mia's naughty and we put her in a bedroom for time out and we shut the door and I have to hold her door because it don't close properly, she starts headbanging the door.
Yes, I've seen that.
So if I go into her bedroom and I pick her up, I know I'm ignoring her and I'm, you know, but where if she's got the hat on, I could go in, put the hat on, close the door again, and she then learns that she's not getting me to go into her.
So you've, I think, made a decision.
Well, I will stand with you, but no, but you see, I do it a little bit more than you.
Yes, of course.
Because I do have it in the daytime.
I understand that, but
if your heart is seriously not into this, then we mustn't do it. We seriously mustn't do it.
I just...
No, please don't apologise. She's your child.
And I understand I really do understand what you're saying. But the reason why I pick her up is because I don't want to headbang and I want it to stop. Now, if I can pick her up, I'm still picking her up, but I'm putting her and I'm holding her there and I'm away. I've still got my way at the end of the day, if you see where I'm going. Everything I do is for Mia. Now, I'm their protector. That's my role in life. That's how I see it.
Look, why don't we watch a headbanging sequence? Should we watch one together?
If you want to, yeah.
Oh, that's it. She's headbanging door now.
Some other things.
Is
of chat, lots of chat, lots of chat.
I'll go down the swing because somebody else might want to go. You come on, yeah.
It's very difficult, isn't it? It's very difficult to see her do it. Children's behaviour often represents a lot of unspoken emotion that's going on between the parents. So she's headbanging because of what we've just seen, but she's headbanging as well because she's living in an environment that is full of pain, but no one's dealing with it, so it's all going into her. I think you're struggling with this, and I'm not sure whether you're feeling very cross at the moment or very sad.
I don't.
Don't what?
No.
You don't what, sorry?
I don't know what I'm feeling. I want to do this, that's the main thing. I do want to do it.
But what you've been doing as protection has been making her problem worse.
Yeah, but I don't... When you're doing it, you don't understand that.
But do you understand that now?
Yes. In a certain kind of way, I know I'm helping matter. I know I'm too soft.
No, you've caused it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You have. I think you've both been through a horrendous amount of bad, emotional pain. And I think Mia is smacking her head and pulling her hair, and because she knows, she can feel this, it's all around. I can feel it when I'm with you. And I think when you two calm down enough to get together and be more loving towards each other, your little girl will calm right down. But I think she's telling you that there's a lot of stuff around and no one's talking about it. Tell me what you're thinking.
No, I want to make me lie. I've tried to, just get straight. I just, it's in my head all the time. Things have been just getting on top of me with everything. I wasn't happy at work, I wasn't happy with Joe, I wasn't happy with me. Nothing was going right. Nothing at all.
You're a good man. You're a really good man.
I just don't... That's the thing. I mean, Joe's been through what I've been through. And, Joe's come out all right.
She's really angry and hurt
I know
and
she is,
sad.
but I don't want to put...
She couldn't give birth to her baby like she wanted to.
No, I know she couldn't. Well, if I put all mine onto Joe, that's not fair to Joe.
But if you give her an opportunity to look after you, it lets her not feel sad for a minute. She can be the strong one. I think you need to share it with your wife. I think you need to let her in. I think she wants to look after your pain. And I think Joe is angry with you because you don't let her see it. Because you're a great couple. What we need to do, because it's huge, is we need to just focus, right? And this is the focus for today. The focus for today is that for the rest of the day, Joe, you spend most of the time with Mia playing with her.
Okay.
I want you to be outside. I want Mia to be able to see you, but I don't want her necessarily to be able to go to you. And I want you to engage her with lots of fun and lots of games. I want you to be really creative. If she kicks off and you can see that she's kicked off, then I want you to come in and support Joe with this holding.
Yeah.
But you have to do it together.
Okay,
the most powerful thing for Mia is to see her mummy and daddy united and both of them saying to her, you do not bang your head against that window. I also prescribe today that you, as often as you can, in front of your daughter, give each other some affection. Cuddles.
Meanwhile, Mia and Ellis have been playing together nicely.
I'm surprised with time out, they didn't kick and scream.
Do you want it, Ellis?
Right. Here we go.
Well done.
I could have put money on this. You're sitting here
$3.35.
because you keep on pushing people and you're going to stay here for 2 minutes now.
After a morning full of tantrums, it's not long before Tanya's beanbag is put to use.
Mummy. Mummy.
Let him off now.
I wasn't quite...
No, that's fine. Good try. Let him be. That was good, in principle. I didn't believe you. You didn't sound very cross.
He hit Mia twice. I warned him, and then he did it again.
Hitting doesn't get a warning. It just gets a no.
When Ellis's tantrum does not stop, Tanya advises John to place Ellis back onto the beanbag.
There you go. There you go. Whoop, there you go. Try not to look at him, everybody. We're trying to ignore him, okay? So just get on with playing. That's it. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Because the more fun the rest of the world looks, the more he'll want to join it.
No, I'm not feeling bad about it. It suits me. I thought I'd be the first one.
Now you see what you've got now is really lovely. So when he's let Daddy go there. When he's chill, that's a nice boy. Come and play.
He's been really good boy or something now.
Well, he's still grizzly, isn't he?
So just leave him until.
Kind of try and look like you're not as freaked out as you feel. We're all cool, and now take your chance, and just from there go, good boy, Ellis, and big cuddle, throw him in the air. Show him the squirrel in the garden. What's that out there? What's that out there?
Look, a sandbit's open now, isn't it? Can you see it?
And it's all over.
While their 3-year-old daughter Mia has an afternoon nap, Joe and Richard Allen follow Tanya's advice and spend some quality time together alone.
Stop it. Otherwise I'll put you on the naughty step.
Good reactions, Duck.
My feet don't smell.
Your feet always smell.
No, they don't, Richard. I need trainers.
Joe?
Oh, it's got comfortable. I'll have my cardigan back.
Cold over here.
Right, you can make tickle my hair. Tickle. Richard. Tickle. Please.
Yes, sir.
Richard.
No. Oh, you're certainly not now, little bastard.
Last night was incredibly traumatic for Isabel and Kelvin Gwilliam. They endured a heartbreaking fight with their eldest daughter Sophie and had to put her back to bed over 40 times before she finally settled to sleep.
You having a nice day?
Yeah, different.
Different as in spending time together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in chilling?
Yeah.
It's good. But you had a hard night?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, physically taxing?
Yes.
Emotionally taxing?
It was particularly emotional for me.
I was fascinated by last night, but I also felt it was a bit of a brutal taking that umbilical cord and severing it for you.
Yes.
I really saw that. I've got some graphs to show you, some sleep graphs. This is Stephanie's graph. That's the amount of time it took her to settle. That's her first chunk of sleep. She then was awake for that long, and then she slept.
And that's good, yeah.
I mean, that's... Now, in total, she slept for 10 hours and 48 minutes, which for her age is really good.
Yeah.
And she looks like a well-slept child today.
Yeah, she does. She's a lot brighter today than she has been
Yes.
for 3 or 4 days that I can sort of remember.
Here's our little star. Look at that. He slept for 11 hours and 47 minutes.
Did he have an awake period then?
Did you know what he did? He got up, he walked into your bedroom, you were both fast asleep, he turned around and he took himself back to bed.
Did he?
Yeah. He just needed, I think, to see you both.
Yeah.
Are you proud of your boy?
Yeah, for doing that, because I didn't think he was capable of that. Did you?
No.
No.
Well, you did that, guys. You did that last night. You did it. Right, now on to the gorgeous Sophie, who I think put you through your paces last night. She did actually do 2 big chunks. I mean, she did an enormous chunk of sleep there. But that period was a monster nightmare period. I mean,
that doesn't look as long as it
felt.
felt.
It was only 53 minutes. You actually put her back to bed 40 times. 40 times. So that was virtually once a minute. And at her age, that is really quite extraordinary. That is quite extraordinary. So I want to play you some of it. Just have a look on here. And we're going to be seeing Sophie.
Lie down. Got your tissue. You're stopping in your bed now, right? Okay? You don't get out. Just try and stay in your bed for a little while, okay? Well, get back in bed then. Get back in bed then.
Right, we'll stop it there, if that's all right.
Until last night, talking about sort of the practicalities of it and the time apart, the time together that we need and everything, sounds like idyllic. But to actually not have them sleep with me was really hard.
Yeah, I think so. You like your babies around you, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
But I know that that's just not doing them any good.
It's like you're in a big nest with your with your babies.
Yeah.
And you've got 3 children. Do you plan on having any more?
I can't have any more.
You can't have any more?
No.
Because?
I had a hysterectomy last year.
And why did you have a hysterectomy?
I had cervical cancer.
You had cervical cancer, so you've had a hysterectomy. So you can't have any more children.
No.
So to actually get them out of that nest at night for
Yeah.
you is actually the end of an era,
Yeah.
isn't it? Oh. That's very, very hard. Because actually last night I felt you were a bit cross with me. I just felt there was a part of you that just felt angry, a bit like an angry girl.
I was angry with myself.
Were you?
Yeah.
Because of what?
Because it 90% of it is that I've made them like that. I've made them so dependent on me that they're now struggling. It hit me last night like a brick. I thought, this isn't them, this is me. Okay, it is them because they've come to a point where they don't know any different, but I've caused all this.
Because you're a bad mother?
I don't think I'm any better than somebody that maybe does something physical.
So you feel like you're an abusive mother?
Yeah, but not intentionally.
No. We want a routine tonight with all your children, which is bath, story, last drink, kiss goodnight, sleep. I'm weaning you off them as much as we're weaning them off you. It's a dual process.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Thank you for being so brave.
Okay, thank you.
Oh dear. It's going to be all right, you know, okay? No, I'm going to leave you two here for a couple of minutes. You have a cuddle. You give your wife a big cuddle and I'm going to leave you.
Are you alright?
Yep.
Okay. You too.
Joe Allen was taking Tanya's advice and is spending some time playing with Mia.
His feet. Where's his feet? No. You don't hit Daddy with that. You sit there.
Earlier, Tanya showed all the parents how to hold their children on a beanbag if they've misbehaved or are having a tantrum.
You don't hit Daddy, okay? Now you go and say sorry to Daddy. Go and say sorry to Daddy. Go on. You do not spit at Mummy.
No hitting, Daddy. No spitting. Right. You don't throw things at Daddy. You don't spit at Mummy. All right? Good girl. Give Daddy a kiss. You go and give Mummy a kiss.
Mummy kiss. Mummy cuddle. Good old kiss. Good girl. Good girl. Right, what should we play with?
It's 7:30 and Tanya has set all of the parents the challenge of getting their children bathed and in bed by 8 p.m. 2-year-old Ellis Menzies rejects his dad John in favour of mum Leah and has never let dad put him to bed. Tanya wants the Menzies to stop letting Ellis suck on his bottle as he goes to sleep, as it's become a trigger needed to resettle him when he wakes during the night. Last night, for the first time ever, John managed to get Ellis to sleep without the need for mum Leah. He's attempting this now for the second night running, but has an added pressure.
Right. I'm going to go now. And I'll be back to see you in a minute, okay? No, I'll be back to see you in a minute. Hey. You stay there. I'll be back to see you in a minute, Ellis. Yeah? You be a good boy a minute. You be a good boy and I'll be back. Stay in bed, Ellis.
Okay, night-night. I love you. I love you.
Things aren't going quite as well for the Allams. Mum Jo has been sitting in with Mia in the hope that she'll eventually fall asleep. Will Mia realise that her behaviour won't get her attention, or will it be Jo that cracks under the strain of Mia's screams? Earlier, Tanya told the Williams to work to a simple bath, bedtime, story and sleep routine, and to put their 3 children into their own beds with as little fuss as possible.
Right, lie down on the floor and I'm going to read you this story. It's called The Dinosaur.
We'll read this one tonight and then tomorrow, pick me one early on, yeah? In fact, if you're really good tonight at going to sleep, perhaps you could sit in bed and read your own books tomorrow night. Yeah? So come on then, lie down.
After some success settling Sophie and Stephanie, it's 5-year-old Josh who is putting up a fight.
It's not funny. It's just not funny.
Please, can you come to me? Please, Mummy. Mummy!
It appears heartbreaking for Isabel, but with Kelvin's support she sees it through. And before long, Joshua gives up and falls asleep like his sisters Stephanie and Sophie. The question is, will any of them stay there?
It's been a bit of a traumatic day today. Bedtime this evening. They've eventually gone off, but it was worse than it was on the first night. But we stuck together. We stuck to our guns, and it seems to have paid dividends. So if we just keep up and on top of the game, hopefully we can get a result by the end of the week.
Yeah, it was particularly hard tonight for me simply because of the things that particularly Joshua said. But yeah, I feel stronger tonight, and I hope that you understand that I'm stronger.
It's a joint effort, and if we can sort of work together to get them into their own beds, then, like I say, it'll benefit not us but also the children as well.
We'll see what tomorrow brings.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have a a better evening tomorrow.
Night sleep tonight will be a start on it.
Yeah.
All right then.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night.
Thank you.
Mia has finally settled and has been asleep for just 1 hour. Welcome to the House of Tiny Tearaways. It's been 48 hours since our 3 families arrived, and after another difficult night for our parents, it looks like another tough day ahead for Tanya. 3 desperate families, each overwhelmed by parenting problems that have turned their toddlers into tearaways.
I'm going to bite you.
You're not going to bite me.
They're going to be living here for just 6 days in the hope that they can turn their lives around. The person they're looking to for the answers is clinical psychologist Dr. Tanya Byron.
Working with 3 families in such an intense environment is unlike anything I've ever done professionally before, and it is a huge challenge. I'm working with the parents, I'm working with their children, and I'm building a community. It's a tough job to do in a very, very short space of time.
And for the families selected to be part of this programme, this is make or break. The Allen family are up and getting ready for the day. However, 3-year-old Mia isn't keen on having her hair brushed.
No, because you're being naughty.
Richard and Joe Allen have come to the house desperate for help with Mia's violent tantrums and headbanging. Tanya wants Joe and Richard to come together as a couple so that they can agree on how to help Mia. Last night, Mia had a bad night and was up 5 times, banging her head 20 times in total.
I can't hear, Doc.
You picked her up again.
Joe, I'm telling you, she's head banging, Doc. Sorry, but she's head banging, but I can't. That's the problem. She's head banging the bed. I'm going to take her on the cushion.
Oh, sorry.
But if I do it, I haven't got time to talk to you and say what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean?
Although Mia is severely deaf, Tanya doesn't believe this is the main reason for her behaviour. Since coming into the house, Richard and Joe have chosen to use a time-out technique when Mia headbangs, which involves restraining her on a large cushion.
Stop headbanging. No. Stop. Gonna be good? Give Daddy a cuddle. Give Daddy a cuddle. Kiss. Kiss. Right. Come and do your hair. Do your hair and then you can. Come on. Outside. Yeah, you come and do your hair. Come on. Come on. No. Stop crying. Otherwise, you go back on there. Come and do your hair. Stop. Go and do your hair. Then we'll go outside.
Sorry, you know before, I didn't hear you say to her, no headbanging. You picked her up and cuddled her, came brought like, as you do, it's not a cuddle, but it's on your hair. But I never heard you say, no headbanging. So I didn't realise she'd be... So how did she know she was going on the cushion for headbanging if you didn't tell her?
Because when I pulled her off, I says...
You should have given her a warning. No, well, not a warning, but...
Sorry. All right.
Or not, no,
I'm not
because when
gonna
she
be perfect
headbangs, you don't
straight
know.
away, do
When
you
you
know
give
what
her when she's headbutting, you don't give her a warning. You put her on her, but you have to tell her why. You're sitting here because you're banging your head.
But I've told her that. I've told her when it come off, sorry.
OK, it's all right, it's all right, just...
Will Joe and Richard be able to see eye to eye on how to deal with Mia by the end of the week? This morning, while Mum Leah sleeps, Dad John attempts to feed Ellis breakfast.
Ellis, can you get in your seat, please? Because I've got your breakfast here. Can you get up there, please?
Good boy.
There.
Look at Ellis, he's a good boy.
That's good, Ellis, isn't it?
Eat his breakfast.
The Menzies came to the house because 2-year-old Ellis was clingy with Mum Leah but constantly rejected his dad John. They were also concerned about his irregular sleeping and eating habits, which are making him a temperamental toddler. Tanya has encouraged John to take a more proactive role with Ellis, and last night John put Ellis to bed while Leah took a back seat.
This way.
The Menzies had another breakthrough yesterday. With the help of 7-year-old Sophie Gwilliam, Ellis ate fruit for the very first time.
No.
But will John have as much luck with Ellis's eating today?
And there's some fruit there. If you want to eat some fruit, Ellis, and Daddy's not going to push you. Look.
Sorry.
I'm not going to... There's your banana. You like banana? Wow. You think you can try some banana, Ellis?
Yeah.
Go on then, there's a banana in there. Do you think you can try some? So you can pick the banana up?
No.
You like banana?
Richard's dad came back on the Wednesday and he came home for a week. And he
Yes.
And then he went back to Norfolk for like a week.
You try one bit of banana?
What it is, that's the saying. But
Yum, yum.
if we went to
Ellis,
my mum's for Christmas dinner, we take
clap your
Christmas
hands.
every year.
High five.
So we went to my Christmas tea, but we told him that we wouldn't be staying long for Christmas tea because...
Isabel and Kelvin Gwilliam haven't had their bed to themselves for 7 years. Before coming to the house, they slept on the floor with their 3 children. On their first night in the house, Kelvin and Isabel made Sophie, Josh and Stephanie sleep in their own beds for the very first time. Getting Sophie to settle was a battle. She tried to get back into Mum and Dad's bed 40 times.
Get back in your bed.
Yesterday, it was clear that Sophie was not the only one finding it difficult. Isabel confessed that she needs the comfort of her children sleeping with her.
For you, is actually the end of an era, isn't it? Oh.
Last night, the challenge continued, with Sophie getting out of bed 38 times in 43 minutes, 2 times less than the night before. Middle child Josh was a handful too.
Don't move yet. Are you gonna love me?
I would like you to just take them again the back door.
This morning is no better for Josh. He's playing up for Isabel and refusing to put his shoes on.
You don't have to put them on. Can you just take them?
No.
Why is everything such a battle? Joshua! Just pick your shoes up. Yeah? And take them with you.
No!
Because I know you're going to want to play out and you're not ready to...
I'm stopping here all day.
Oh, stop there then. Minutes now. Sit down. You do not kick doors. He's had to be put back in. I asked him to bring his shoes with him once he was dressed so he could play out and he was refusing. You're going to put your shoes on and be a good boy? That's aggressive, isn't it? Not nice, that.
Please don't run out.
No, Joshua, I'm sorry. This has got to stop. This has got to stop. You ready for a cuddle? I love you. We're going to be nice. Friends again. Come on then, you be a good boy for Mum. You're going to take these shoes with you, and then they all playing out. You're going to play? You don't want to play out? Will you just take your shoes and put them again the back door for me then, please? Thank you. There's a good boy. You need me a kiss? Good boy.
They've all woken up, but how did the night go? First up, the Williams.
It was an improvement on the first night in the house. I'm not sure whether Isabel and Kelvin will feel like that because they were up. The first night, they had to return her 40 times back to bed before she settled to sleep. Last night, it was 38. That's a difference of 2, which is not a significant difference, but it is a difference.
But I bet you if you're a parent at 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't think, oh, we're making progress.
No, you probably think it's got worse because you're now tired because you've already done one night, and that's when parents give up.
Josh had such a brilliant first night. Why did he have such a bad night last night?
Children don't learn that rapidly. And also, don't forget that he is a little boy who is not used to having boundaries set around his behaviour. Boundary comes in, first night, bit shocked, OK, I can do this. Second night, hello, do you know what? I'm in charge again. And that's what he's going to do.
Let's talk about the Menzies. Ellis, who came in with eating, behaviour and sleeping problems. How did he do last night?
Bedtime was good. What was so lovely, I watched bedtime, and the thing that made me the happiest was watching John and Ellis. I didn't see a father-son relationship that was fractured and shattered. I saw a happy, happy little boy playing with his father who was blowing raspberries on his tummy. It took him 34 minutes to settle him, but I think actually that was a really, really good effort. The bedtime routine was brilliant, the settling was lovely, and I think John's getting some longed for time with his son.
Even this morning, Mum let the boys go off and have breakfast by themselves. It did feel like a breakthrough, your consultation with them yesterday. Has she suddenly gone, all right, you know what, I'm taking a step back. I don't always have to be the last person he kisses goodnight and the most important person in Ellis's life.
This is a house about communication. And what I'm interested is that we have 3 couples in here, all of whom love each other very much, but who are really bad at telling each other how they feel. And so the kids get it. And that's why we're seeing the problems that we're seeing.
Tanya has gone into the house to set out her plans for the day. Yesterday, Tanya told the families that any child who went to bed without a fuss would get a treat this morning.
Now, 2 things. First thing is treat box. Second thing is big surprise for everybody later on. Gotta tell you, but you've got to work for it. And you are going out today.
Right. Without Ellis.
In your dreams, my dear. OK, now, treat box. First of all, I want you to decide this morning which children get a treat. The treat is for going to bed nicely and settling straight away. So, John and Leah, what about Ellis?
I think he did really well.
Yeah, he was.
I wasn't there, and yeah.
When I watched you with your son last night, tears in my eyes. I'm looking for that relationship problem. I really am looking. I can't see it. It was absolutely lovely, and I think you loved it.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't quite sure what I was doing, to be honest.
You did really well. So Ellis, definitely.
Yeah.
You want to come and open it, Mummy? So let me put these here. Don't want any change.
Good boy.
Well done. Now, Ellis, just so that everyone knows, is actually too young to really understand why he's getting this.
Yeah, he'll probably take lots. You want the brum? Good boy.
Well done. Woo! Very good. Can you you shut it for me, darling, and lock it again, please?
Alice?
Does Mia get
Not a prat.
a treat for last night? So Mia doesn't get a treat. No. Right. 3 Gwilliam children.
I think Stephanie.
Stephanie gets a treat.
Stephanie gets a treat.
You do. You were a very good girl at bedtime.
Brilliant.
There we go.
You can come back here and you
Go
can't.
on, Stephanie. Well done. That was for being a good girl at bedtime. Now, who do we have left? Sophie and Josh, do you think you should get a treat for going to bed last night? No? You don't think? And do you think? You don't think. Well, why don't you think you should get a treat?
Don't because I made a fuss.
Because you made a fuss. And what about you, Josh?
Because we cried.
Because you cried and you shouted at Mummy. So you don't get a treat this morning. Do you think that's the right thing? You don't get a treat. You do. And what about you, darling?
Don't know.
You don't know. What do Mummy and Daddy think?
No, I think
No. Okay. So no treats this morning, but maybe tomorrow morning there might be one. Yes? So you have to decide. Okay. Heartbreaking, but you understand the principle. And this hopefully will be quite an incentive for tomorrow morning. Now, here's some good news. Look at this chart. Whose names are on this chart? Sophie, Joshua, Stephanie, Mia, and Ellis, who's trying to break into my treat box. Now, this afternoon, in that room over there, there is going to be a magical kingdom built for all the children, okay? And it's going to be a fun room full of toys and games for children to play on. But each child will get a maximum of half an hour in that room. But every single time something happens today that requires a sit on the beanbag or a go into their bedroom, they lose 5 minutes. So what they're doing is they're watching themselves lose their treat time. This is a technique called response cost. In other words, how you respond to us costs you something. And actually it really only works with older children, but for the sake of the exercise we'll do it with all the kids. Yeah. It's giving the older children a chance to make a decision around their behaviour like they just did about the treat box. Do you feel that you're being given more space with him now?
Yeah, I do.
How does that feel?
I still find it a bit strange one-on-one, I've got to be honest.
Well,
Not strange.
You've never really had it. This is a whole new experience. No. How do you feel? Do you feel pushed out?
No, I don't. I like it, actually.
Do you?
Yeah.
Ellis.
When you came into the house, you came in with a child who has feeding, sleeping and behaviour problems. You've been in the house 48 hours, and as far as I can tell, he's eaten more fruit in the house than he's ever eaten.
He just asked for a banana. He's nearly eaten a whole banana.
I just saw the banana. Yeah. Why do you think the feeding is doing as well as it's doing?
He has had no milk.
He's had no milk, and what else?
We're not pressuring him.
And we're not around him.
You're not pressuring it, and you're not around him. Good. So today I'm sending you to a restaurant. Right. Now I want you to think about the fact that this is a new environment for him. So this is less about what goes into him and more about how much you help him familiarise himself with other places to eat. Choose him food, some of which he'll eat, some new stuff.
We don't just give him food off our plate.
No, get him a meal. Get him a little meal. Right. If he doesn't eat much lunch,
don't feed him.
Don't snack him. But before you go to the restaurant, you're going to go to a park. Right. After 20 minutes, even though he is absolutely full of beans and wants to stay, I want you to get him out of that park. Right. Okay, even if he has a tantrum. Now, my final point is that assertiveness is the key word for today. And I don't just mean assertiveness with him vocally, but assertive inside yourself. You're a very big man, but you're a gentle giant, and you've got the softest face and the softest eyes in the world. And even when you're telling him off, you look like you just want to take him in your arms and kiss him and kiss him and kiss him. But he knows with you now that mummy's not going to take nonsense. You're still quite far behind. Yeah. So you are really in the park. I want you to take the lead.
Yeah.
Yesterday you said to me that you think she might not be sleeping as well because she might be a bit hungry.
Oh, I think she's starving. She's used to not eating very much, but the thing that worries me is that because she doesn't eat very much, Joe has actually not got into a mealtime routine with her. They've not even trained her to sit at a table very well. Her routine and her needs are not necessarily prioritised amongst theirs, and that's going to change today. I'm going to get them to nail a really clear routine around her.
I was just listening to Jo this morning, and it's almost like she hasn't digested what's happened to her in the hospital, and that was 3 years ago. Is that normal?
She's holding on to it because she's not resolved it. It's as fresh as when it happened for her. And what I worry about with Jo is that I think she appears to be a mother who is very angry and doesn't care about her child. And I'm so worried that she will be judged.
Yeah.
Actually, when you sit with her, when you're with her, all you want to do is put your arms around her. She is so vulnerable, so sad. The most angry is the most fragile.
Tanya's concerned that Mia's problems are linked to a lack of routine. She's asked Jo and Richard to write a detailed timetable for a typical day.
6 o'clock she normally wakes up. She needs to be having a breakfast about 7.
There's more mints over here.
See, I don't know how long. Mummy, play. In a minute, I've got to do this, darling.
Just wait 1 minute.
Baby, go and play with Ellis, look. Oh, bless her.
What?
I don't know if she should have a nap.
I'm not being funny, you need, like, what time she can have a snack and things like that. It's not just...
Oh, she has a snack at school, and it's always fruit. So why don't you put in between, like, there. I'll ask them if they'll give...
But she said don't snack her an hour before dinner.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be an hour before, is it? Because I pick her up at 11.
Well, you said 15:15.
11, 15:15. So... Oh, Richard, you make it hard, darling.
Oh, so I'm just going by what she said, that was all. She said don't snack her.
Yeah, but she's not going to have a snack in the car. She has a snack at school about 10 o'clock.
Right, so what are you saying, put in between, like, bananas?
Just put snack. When I take her to school at 8:15 and 11, do... Nice, look, come here, look. Snack. She has a snack in between at school.
Don't talk
Sorry?
to her like that, Doc. That's what I mean.
Fine, don't carry it on. Need some more paper.
Can you see the park?
Up you go then.
Wow, you're strong.
Get the ball.
This is where I'll go for.
Yeah. Can you get the mummy?
But we never go to the park really together as a family because John's either at work or I'm at work when we go to the park. So I feel like John could do more to make it more exciting. I think it's time to go, Ellis.
Pick the ball up then, because we're going to go back to the car now.
Bye, park. You can see the park again later, can't you?
Although Ellis is upset, John and Leah have succeeded in being assertive and ignored Ellis's tantrum. Now, though, there's a second part to the test. John and Leah usually avoid restaurants because of Ellis's behaviour. Ellis is still preoccupied with playing rather than eating and begins to lose his temper.
He hasn't looked at it yet, so hopefully he'll eat some of his food. Oh.
Hey, Alice, you've just been to the park, and there's a park when you get back, isn't there?
Tanya has asked John and Leah to only let Ellis eat his own meal. But after just 10 minutes, they give in to him.
I'm going to give Ellis my meal because this is what he's like with me. And he really wants my rice. So I'm going to see if it's just because I've got the plate or he wants my food. So... Lovely, thank you.
It's still a case of he wants his own way and he'll kick up until he gets it. He's a spoiled little boy, really.
We knew he was spoiled, didn't we? We didn't know he was this bad.
I get embarrassed because there's other people in here as well paid to have dinner, you know, it's unfair on them.
Despite this, the Menzies feel that the trip has been a success.
The playground, I feel, went really well. It could have been the fact that it was just John, myself and Ellis there.
But the restaurant, you can probably see why we don't tend to fill the places like that with him. Overall, I'd say it was a good day. Expected a lot of it. and got a lot of what he does. But then I was impressed with a lot of...
Well, shall we eat a little bit of bread and some crisps, look? And we could put it... No. Look, same as Daddy, look. Oh, it's a boat. Wow, look at that. Look at that, isn't that funny? No? Is that not silly? Is it silly? No? OK, we'll take them out then, it's all right. Look, we'll take them out. All right, it's all right. Take them out, you eat some bread. Mummy, eat a bit, look. It's nice. There you go, Daddy. I'll get it.
Oh, don't talk. Sit down, Joe. Sit down.
Sit down, please. It's dinner time. No throwing food. No.
Come here, look.
Nice, good boy.
And that's on. Ham. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's foul, look. 7. Yeah. There's your ham. There's your ham. Good girl. Good girl.
No, you don't throw food.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Right, what we're trying to do here is make feeding fun. So could you be fun? Because what we're getting here is a lot of people staring. Do you understand what I mean? And we want to boot this up. We're trying to do some learning here, OK? So fun. You can give stickers to all the children, include Mia's watching, but who's going to get the stickers? Is it going to be Josh?
Who's going to get a sticker?
Yeah.
Is Mia going to eat some dinner?
Actually, let's have a look here. Let's just do it. Look, eat something for me, darling, will you? And eat it really, obviously, with a really yummy face. Is that yummy? Yummy? Well, do you get a sticker for eating your sandwich? Yes, look. Woo! Very good. Is Stephanie going to eat her crisp? Yes, she is. You get one too. Is Joshua going to eat his sandwich? Yay! So he gets one too. Right, is Mia going to eat her ham for a sticker? There we are, eat. Yes, good. Good girl. You get the principle. Right, keep going. And see if you can get some of that. But oh, it's the most exciting thing you've ever done in your life. Hurrah! I want it fun, please.
Wow, look at your sticker.
You know what I think we should do, Joe?
What?
Right, they've all eaten.
What do you think of the dynamic of the house as a whole?
What I love about this house is I've got older children because, you know, they offer such an opportunity for the younger ones to learn in a very positive way.
From copying or?
Social learning theory. Children learn from what they see. If, as parents, we role model anxious, terrified, cross behaviour at mealtimes, our kids will just back off or be aggressive. But if you've got this happy, lots of kids eating around the table, tea party sort of feel to it, little Mia, as she's sitting at that table, she's watching all the other children get their stickers and she's thinking, yes, all I have to do is put that in my mouth and I'll get one too. OK, you're shaping behaviour and that's what we want.
You're wobbling. You're wobbling.
You see, look at Sophie getting Mia to eat a jelly. We'll just crack straight into the behaviour training and we'll just look at sleep. We'll look at what happened last night. Here's her sleep chart. The green are the blocks of sleep, the white are the blocks of waking, and the grey are the blocks of settling. It looks like she had a really rubbish night last night compared to the first night, particularly because of this bit here, the settling bit. The fundamental mistake you have made with Mia and sleeping is that you have taught her that going to sleep at night is falling asleep on the sofa with a bottle. When she wakes in the night, which all children do, she doesn't know where she is, she doesn't know what it means, and because going to sleep for her is being on the sofa with a bottle, you've then had to keep going in the night because she doesn't have the cues in her environment that tell her, oh, OK, I'm in my bedroom, I'm in my bed, I'll go back to sleep.
Pick that book up, please.
See, Mia just pushes us. She's happy with something at the beginning, like a story. And a week later, more. No, no, no more. More. And I wouldn't talk to her, would sign to her, and was quite shocked, like, sleep. And then she started getting up and going.
It's only been a week of training. She still hasn't learnt. You've got to really carry on training her. She's just being allowed to get away with it all the time because you get angry with her and think that she's being a pain in the neck, and then you give up, and then you change your routine, and then she doesn't learn.
Yeah.
Because your negative attitude, Joe, is crashing straight through everything we're trying to do. Last night's sleep programme, this big settling problem happened because you sat there like a lump of wood, looking absolutely cheesed off. And in the end, you gave up and called Richard in. So it was like Piccadilly Circus in her bedroom. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to go to sleep in that atmosphere. It's going to be a hard slog. But the thing is, I want you to be there loving your little girl, even when she's been really, really naughty. Yeah? Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. Every time I open my mouth, I make you cry.
I'm horrible, aren't I?
No.
No, you're not horrible at all.
You're just
But I think you feel horrible. Why do you feel horrible?
I don't know. Just think maybe if things had been different at the beginning, it wouldn't be like this. And
I think you're absolutely right. I think you have never got over what happened when she was born. And I think you're so angry about that and you're so sad about that. But what you've done is you've located it in Mia, and somehow almost Mia is to blame for that. And she's not, but I can understand why you look at her, and when she gets the tempers and the headbanging, it just takes you back into that space of feeling helpless and looking at her in that incubator and not being able to hold her. And I think you need a lot of support with that.
it's not bedtime. It's just a little sleep. Come on, because you're tired. I'm a mummy, look. Look. You want to play, but you need a little sleep. You need a little sleep. You need a little sleep.
Since entering the House of Tiny Tearaways, John Menzies has been learning to discipline Ellis in order to help improve both his son's behaviour and their father-son relationship.
Right, you're going over here. Ellis, you're going on here because you're naughty. Yeah?
Gammon.
Time yourself in your hand.
Right, you went on there because you was naughty, okay? Now say sorry. And go and say sorry to Stephanie as well. Go and say sorry. Stephanie, Ellis wants to say sorry to you. Say sorry, please. Can you say sorry to Stephanie, please? Can you say sorry to Stephanie? Right, you go now again. Right. Can you say sorry to Stephanie, please? Now, say sorry to Stephanie, please.
Do you think this is working?
John, no, not John's doing. I think John's not. John's doing it wrong. I'm not going to tell him that.
So keep on going on until he says sorry to her?
I think you need to go and put him back there and leave him.
Right. You can stay there. You can stay there. I do know that.
Tanya has been watching Ellis's tantrum and steps in to give the Menzies some advice.
Hello. So, oh, would you join me on the sofas quickly, if that's all right, please?
I think we're going to go in a minute.
Come and sit here, son.
Yeah.
Hey, Ellis. Having a few timeouts there. Just to say about the timeouts, he does not understand the concept of will you say sorry, will you say sorry.
Right.
The timeout is enough for him, because otherwise it becomes too verbal.
I shouldn't have done it the second time, really, then.
Well, I just think he's timed out, you put him back.
Is it not nice to just leave him, ignore him?
Leave him, ignore him. If he plays nicely, great, lots of praise. But will you say sorry, will you say sorry? He doesn't get that. But that was good over there.
Right.
You were holding his head. You didn't really need to. You just really need to hold him and look away. Yeah. But that was good. And your voice is much better. Very good. Tell me about your outing. How did it go?
Tell
me what he ate.
Well, I chose, and I said to Leo I want to choose. Sausages, which I know he likes.
Peas.
Peas, which I know he doesn't like.
Yorkshire pudding, I think he had a bit. Some of it went down his top. He was sucking the gravy in that off it. He ate rice.
But these are all new tastes you're giving him. Yeah.
He ate some of the potato. He put the potato in his mouth, and he was using John's burger as a dip for tomato ketchup.
So he was exploring new food.
Yeah.
Yes.
And why do you think he was doing that? Why was he doing that? And why was he putting the spoon in his mouth?
Because we weren't doing it for him.
Yeah, probably.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Praise be. The penny has dropped.
But we didn't push him at all.
No, I don't think it was pushy at all.
You see, it seems bizarre and illogical, but the key message is to parents who are anxious about feeding their children is pull back.
Tanya has taken Isabel Gwilliam out for a private chat. Last year, Isabel was diagnosed with cervical cancer, which resulted in her having a hysterectomy. Tanya believes that Isabel's inability to have further children may be the root of her separation issues with Sophie, Josh and Stephanie. Last night, Josh really put his mum to the test as she insisted that he sleep in his own bed.
You did ask me yesterday if I could help you with these emotions, and I think what Joshua said to you last night absolutely was like a knife through your heart.
Yeah, that did it for me last night.
Well, tell me what your anxiety feels like, and when does it start to build, and what are the thoughts in your head?
It started for me particularly last night at bath time. I did for the first time last night. I think Kelvin bathed Stephanie, put her to bed. And then he did, like, even though I was around, he did most of the bath time with the others, and I felt pushed out.
Did you?
Yeah.
And how did that feel?
It was awful. It was. I thought, I've always done this, and it's like, this is my job. And I felt not resentful for Kelvin at all. I really hope that, you know, he takes as much responsibility with them as I have. But, no, I did feel, you know, really out.
It's hard. What's the hardest part of that, do you think?
Sharing them.
It's hard to share. Why is that, do you think?
It's nice having them to be so dependent. It is nice. to know that, you know, they run to me out of school and you know, that sort of, it sounds awful because it's not like a gloaty feeling at all with Kel, but it's like, and I'm sure they love him as much as they love me, but I know if you put Kelvin at one side of a field and me at the other and tell the children where to run, it would be me that they ran to. And that's awful, isn't it?
Why?
Because that's like I'm saying there has to be competition between me and Kel, and Kelvin's not competitive at all.
How would you feel if they ran to him?
That would be really bad.
That would be really bad.
Yeah, that would be really, I couldn't deal with that. When I first had Sophie, that feeling of looking after was, for me, it was like you'd found your niche in life, you'd found exactly what you wanted to do. It's like finding an ideal job.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what you want to do. And as they grew up, and I know we've had the sleep behaviour and we know why, but I would have had lots and lots of children.
How many?
6, 7.
So last year was a horrific year for you.
The option was there for me to have the hysterectomy after I'd had Stephanie, and I wouldn't have that. I couldn't. And then, sort of 6 months later, he said, you know, this will kill you if you don't have this done.
But they took away the kind of essence of your being, in a way, didn't they? Have you ever talked to anybody about it?
Only Calvin.
When you look at your 3 babies now, and you hear your little boy last night saying, "Mummy, please help me," then it all it crashes together for you, doesn't it? If you can't allow your children to feel some anxiety and some rage and some emotional pain, and you can't allow them to live in that space, but know that you're there and they know that you're there to be able to reassure them, how will they ever cope with the world? Because the world doesn't care about their feelings. The world will be cruel and tough and hard and savage. And they have to be able to stand there and feel pain and know that they can look after themselves. My feeling is, with all of this, is that in order for you to get your head around some of this stuff, I think you need to really look at and think about who you are as a person. And I think you're more than just a mother. I think you're a really good mother, but I think you're a mother to the exclusion of anything else in your life, including being a lover to your husband, a friend to your friends. You are they are the absolute sole focus of your world. And the part of you, the physical part of you that would have enabled you to carry on this role has literally been ripped out of you. And I think you're left in this space where you're now watching your children grow up. That's freaking you out. You physically can't have any more. And I think you're frightened. And I think late at night in bed in the dark, the reason you check your children is because you're checking that they're still there, that they haven't left you, so that you can still be you, the mum. And I think that really terrifies you. Really terrifies you. You stay here. I'm going to ask your husband to come out and give you a bit of a hug, because otherwise you will do the wipe the tears, put the smile on, go in and cook the tea for the children. And I think you just need some space. Yeah? Would you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll go and get it.
Thank you.
Are you alright, chick?
Yeah, you.
Yeah? You sure? Yeah? What's up? Hey?
I love you.
I love you too. Hmm?
I'm sorry.
Hey? What are you sorry? Huh?
I'm declaring
expected you had stuff like this since they all arrived.
Don't be so daft. I love you to bits, chick.
I love you.
You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I hadn't done it intentionally, pushed you out or...
Oh, no, I understand.
I want to really try it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like us.
Yeah. A big hug.
As a reward for good behaviour, Tanya has arranged for a party to be held in the quiet room with the parents watching on from the lounge.
Here you go.
Earlier today, Tanya introduced a behaviour chart into the house. Every time a child behaved badly during the day, they lost 5 minutes of party time. Sophie Gwilliam has been well behaved all day and will spend the maximum 30 minutes in the room. Her brother Joshua was the naughtiest and will only spend 15 minutes at the party.
Hello. Hi.
Come on, Josh. Your time's up.
All right, Josh, bye.
Say bye-bye to everybody.
Bye. Thank you for coming.
Boy,
Oh,
Josh.
boy.
Well done.
Go and sit down on the floor there. Or sit down next to me.
All right, mate.
You know.
You know, if you'd have been a good boy, you'd have been able to still be in there playing. Yeah, you know that, don't you?
Oh, this is going to
Yeah, look at me. You understand that?
She's bubble mad, isn't she?
After 15 more minutes, Sophie is the only child left at the party.
Do you know why you're the only one left in this room? Do you know why? You are being fantastic. Let's do a drawing. Let's talk about tonight, shall we, while we do our drawing? Yeah? You sit there, darling. Right. Now, how are you feeling about tonight? Bit sad, but a bit brave? Do you feel cross with Mummy? Yeah, what do you feel cross about?
She won't let me sleep with it.
And why do you think she won't let you sleep in her bed?
Because I've got to learn to sleep in my own bed.
It's the end of another day in the House of Tiny Tearaways, and the children are all fast asleep. All that is, except for Sophie. Tanya's decided that it would be helpful for the Gwilliams to see what happens at bedtime on the other side of the bedroom door. While Isabel struggles with Sophie, Kelvin watches the action unfold.
She's out again. This time, just sit on the bed. It's the noise of the door. Maybe this is a bit too much, but just sit on the bed.
On my bed, yeah.
Yeah, but don't let her see you. She saw her mum's shoes.
Yeah. Looks like
it's
it.
beginning to become a bit of a game. Tomorrow morning, bless her heart, she's going to be the one that's not going to get anything.
Not like that. Thumbs up.
I've never seen that like it. That's outlawed, isn't it?
Oh, this is bad behaviour. This is really naughty. I think you both go in there. So you've lost your treat in the morning, and all the children are having a special treat tomorrow. And if you don't go in your bed and stay in your bed now, you will stand and watch it at the window, but you won't be allowed. She's playing a game with you. You've got to show her
behind the door.
control.
Smiled at the camera.
Did she? Sophie, you are in big trouble.
For a start, Sophie, your morning treat is gone already.
All the children are going to have a special treat tomorrow, and you're going to stand there and you're going to watch them while they have a special treat. Now, this is not because you're upset, it's because you're being very naughty. Now, lie down in your bed.
You don't get out again now.
You go out of the room. No.
Isabel has spent 48 minutes trying to settle Sophie. It's been an eye-opening night for her.
She's naughty and willful, isn't she? And I think it's hard because you always felt you were doing it because it was, yeah.
But to beat myself up night after night thinking that she's really heartbroken.
And what do you think now?
She's laughing at me. And I just a walk over with her.
But it's not because she's a bad child. It's because she's been given permission to do that.
Yeah.